So, this is gonna be a clusterfuck.
I like it.
I think I'm fighting Zeus itself. Zigzagoose.
Carry.
Dead. Thunder Snail
Where's the monster?
intensifies.
Prom.
Let's check out our boy Carrie's stream, bro.
Oh crap, Thaniel logged in. Fuck Thaniel.
Freaking Daniel.
Nobody look at my password.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
6, 4, 3, 9.
One of those numbers were correct.
I'm like 1/8 of the way to hacking you.
Bad.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's not over here, Carrie.
Brother
Extreme Carrie. This room is in 1-day followers mode only, by the way. I can't put anything in chat.
Really? How? What?
Y'all geeks.
Little brother. Watch, I tried
Little brother, Jake.
I tried typing Kappa, and it tells me the room is in 1-day followers mode only. Follow this channel to join the community. I am following the channel.
But it says 1 day.
Yo.
I can type right now and I don't follow him.
Hey, fuck you.
Well, there's only one thing to do.
Are you
Eat
closing the
ass,
stream?
skip class, and smoke grass. It's fine. I don't need to type in the chat anyways.
Got 4 players, even though there's 5 people here.
I
So
can not play if you want.
Dan, study.
I'm
I've already
Alright, Harry.
My boy,
Harry.
you
What?
got me.
Harry, you should extend it. You should duplicate
Dude, I
the
gotta
stream.
make sure that I can force on
Hey
games
Matt, put
on
it on
the daily.
duplicate mode.
I was gonna
With
do
my
that.
with my
There we go.
Ouija.
So that way I can see from here.
Hey,
'Kay.
Zach, you know what's kind of funny?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Full game.
fuck
though.
you.
okay.
Oh,
Well,
please. Same.
hey,
Dad. What?
you're on
Alright.
stream. Watch
Are
your
we ready?
language.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing full game.
Full game because we're real.
Share
We're gonna.
controller.
Who's all playing?
Wait, I play, of course. I'm green, put it O.
Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives.
Back then
First
we
of
were
all-
young and unafraid.
First of all,
He's the guy with the mic.
I'm streaming. You can do all the voices, but I've got to be the narrator because.
Because he's streaming.
Because he's streaming.
Because he's streaking, Chris.
Is there music or anything with this or no?
No, it's cock. Wait.
There,
oh.
well, there's sound effects, and then there's chilling music in the background. So I guess you can turn on the TV volume. Wait, it's not playing through the TV.
It should, maybe.
It should. But it isn't.
Yeah, but it isn't. It's like.
point.
Sorry.
The point. You.
Let me see if we can get the sound mixer. Oh, I don't have to do that.
Zach. 1v1 Minecraft. Wood and
Bet.
swords only.
Bet I won't. Bet.
That's the wrong sound.
Bet. Bring that us here, boy.
Your mom.
What the-
Extra gay.
It should be playing.
Did somebody turn off?
Wait. Why is Melee every day streaming Doki Doki Literature Club?
Because it's mainly every day.
You're right.
Anyways, you want to switch it up? 'Cause,
Hey, guys. Dude, I heard Sayori's the new
Narrate,
DLC
narrate,
character
narrate.
in Melee.
You're gay.
What?
You're a gay, you're a gay, you're a gay.
Narrator.
Oh yeah. No, I've got this. I'm gonna just.
Can't find the volume button.
Whatever. Just get
It's okay. So you're gonna have to imagine sound. This is a very interactive visual novel game.
Bet.
Yeah, there's volume. It's just not coming out for some reason.
I have a theory, but Carrie's not gonna like that theory.
What?
Because his headphones are in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He kind of needs it talking to the mic though, so it's like.
Yeah.
Fuck, so he's not gonna
If
like
if I had like a snowball, which I would have preferred in the first place, then I would just like set it on the table. But I don't have a snowball.
Are you buying one?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe.
We have to get to those 50 followers first.
Wait, is this like what you're gonna be doing every day once you get to?
Yeah,
all
like
of it?
I'll just be spending money. We'll be. Okay, back to the game.
Dude, you gotta change your like stream name to those guys who stream when we come over. We just meme. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Did somebody say like just every day coming over and streaming some random ass bullshit?
I mean, I'd be okay.
I can do it that way because I can work it on my work schedule.
Are you watching it?
You just hear Zach. Alright, let's do this.
Every single time I hear my voice, I hate myself. Not gonna lie.
That was a funny joke.
Wait, I only have 2 viewers. What's going on? But there's 3.
There's 2 watchers.
I approve.
Okay, here we go. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Green hooded oak is me.
Who's all playing?
Always.
Okay, one person's gonna have to step out. I'm fine with stepping out because I own the game. Or,
Oh, Matthew.
oh,
said
okay.
he's stepping out,
Okay. Are you gonna be a dude?
Make me a they. I can be the they.
You're gonna be a they this time. Okay.
I'm feeling it.
Who? Zach, you're the newcomer here. Who do you want to go?
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something.
Do I want to be extra ed or do I want to be raw XD? We're being raw XD far right.
Shit.
What is your name gonna be?
RXD.
Retweet. It's gotta be retweet.
Why can I grab stuff from a car?
No, follow for follow.
What, Chris?
That's my name. That's what I want.
Wait, True Combo got the Blizzard off. Let's go.
Follow for follow.
We gotta be Mandy from Billy and Mandy. That's the most XD-er girl I know.
Yeah, let's
What?
go.
Apparently you haven't met.
Have you ever watched Billy and Mandy, my boy?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you right. My beat.
Mandy's not XD.
Are you gonna
She
be
is
a,
an
a dude, a girl, or a they? Important life choices.
Let's have a vagina.
Okay. Let's
No,
go.
You know who I am, my boy. Tyrone. Our boy.
Dan, what's the name?
Tyrone.
What's the name?
Oh, Dragon Hair.
That's Tyrone, my guy. Oh, that's his name.
I stopped watching.
Are you gonna? Is Tyrone gonna be a dude?
Yeah, he's gonna be a dude.
What a fucking pussy.
Sure thing.
Alright, now you gotta be. You're a tiebreaker now, Carrie. Now the pressure's on.
Yeah, we've got one of each.
Gonna be a bold boy again.
Carrie's
Bold
always the
boy.
boldest motherfucker.
I'm going to be exactly that. I'm gonna be a bold boy.
Let's
Oh,
go.
boy. You're a day till I die. Wait,
Hold
you're a
on.
she.
Just type it in.
You can't be a bold boy with
What
your
is
she
that?
in it. Come on.
Can you not?
Real quick, I've got to go tweet this out real quick.
Let's go.
To one
There you
people in this room.
Like,
Because
Muds.
it's two.
What's up, boy? Oh, who's that?
It's your boy.
Attack on Dura Dura. Who's that?
Oh, he's tweeting out. That's why we're not getting content right now.
Right! Dude, we all have to tweet it out. We all have to.
I got it.
I'm good.
I'm doing it.
Your mom gats. She just plays. She's in the Great Gatsby.
Quick, pop over to the Twitter.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
Actually, wait. What is this?
Not,
Wait.
Not that.
Oh, okay. I thought we had the next level
Something
plays.
crazy, yes.
Shouldn't it be twitch.tv/deathsnails?
Yeah, twitch.tv
So
/Death to Snails. Follow, subscribe on YouTube.
It's not TOO.
I got it. I got it.
Send me money
It's
in
not
the
like
mail.
half address.
There we go. Tweet it out, my guy. Ooh, 5. Let's go. Your mom. Subscribe. Dude. Hey,
You're
dude,
like
that's subscribe.
Twitch
Prime, boys.
Twitch.
Alright, let's start this, boys.
Okay, here we go. Let's start a fire, she says. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. As we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
She was genocidal.
Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love for fire. Scott Howell, aka Aaron from Game Grumps, let's go. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam D. Leoncourt. 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Why Yzma in this game?
Polly Geist.
Where's my boy Trunk?
A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong
Hey,
things.
good old Cusco.
And Vera Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who?
It had to be Cusco. That's it.
We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Wait, if I'm afraid, I'm not ready to start. That's backwards.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways.
Second stupidest quiz ever.
Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are, Zach. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character set. You can,
Damn, just sit like right here.
yeah, just move the chair.
No,
You can,
I'm sitting on the ground.
okay.
You're fucking extra.
Turn them into character stats.
Oh shit.
This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
Oh no.
Let's start. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society?
Alright, so we have. You can put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. Everyone dies, and it's obvious the bear should be our president.
Canada.
I know what I choose. Whoever can play the most
That's
heartbreaking
it, dude.
violin solo wins. And then we create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates complete all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on it. Of course, we gotta go with the bear.
I would have said, okay, well, I'm saying violin, because my boy Mr. Krabs, he has that shit.
Go with the top one because I mean the bear. Like, come on, guys.
Okay, Dan already knows what I'm going for,
Oh,
but
oh,
I'm gonna go for a second. Oh no, that's not what I thought.
Are you going for the secret ending again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you failed last time.
What would be the coolest prize you can find in your box of cereal?
A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option so people are encouraged to stop trying that colorful crap. And the phone number of a sexy tiger on the front of the box. He's so passionate about breakfast and health, and he's surely also a great lover.
Oh god.
A tiny piece of sharp metal so every soup be full of thrill and danger. We gotta go with the tiger. We gotta go with the tiger. He's so passionate.
Fuck, I need to decide if the edginess
What is
is
this?
the way to
I want
go.
edginess or the fun one,
Just from
so
the
it's
front,
like
I'll give him
it's
a-
not really fun, but mean one. I just see that. Oh, read.
There's two different edgy ones.
Wait, which one?
The
Oh,
first one and the
first
third one
one.
are
The
both
first one.
edgy as
The first
fuck.
one's pretentious though. It's pretentious edgy. Which one do you want to be? Pretentious edgy or full on edgy?
Full on. Come on, look at that boy. Look at
I need to go to this. I need to plug this website real quick. Random.org.
Red. Let's go.
Go.
Damn, this is why your parents don't
What
like
is
you.
red?
Well, random.org is a website you're gonna type in two different numbers. We're going with number one, Jerry.
What?
He's going
What's the plan, Dan?
Oh.
Damn
middle one.
bars!
Middle one, my guy.
Middle one.
Yeah.
Bold point goes off. So bold.
So bold.
What criteria?
To name your children. Man, no name. It's just too much work. The name plus the second. I'll research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. Just a swear word. A heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. We're gonna go with my name plus the second.
Oh,
Cause yeah.
You're the boldest motherfucker.
it has to be no names. We're being edgy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That might be mine.
Just a swear word, no balls.
Probably, to be honest, that's bold. That's like a bold one.
You know exactly what's going on. What's your
I
plan?
want to be with the ghosts. I want to try something new, boys.
That means you're gonna want.
Sometimes I get the feeling
No, copyright strike.
So,
She's like fun. She wants fun or whatever.
yeah, but I think that's actually the no.
I think it'd be something simple.
No, something simple and friendly would be Scott.
Yeah.
Because he's
Frickin'
all about
Scott.
fun. The research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof, I feel like.
That's Liam.
No, Liam is going to be the non-heteronormative name to give them.
Why y'all know the meta?
Because we played
I
this
have
game.
the reads. I have the reads.
I would say probably the first one then. Would it be? I would
For the
assume.
ghost? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no name. It's just too
First one?
Yeah. Let's go.
Old boys doing a
What did I
boy.
tell
let's
you?
go,
I
boys.
have the reads down to a science.
Is that the entire quiz?
That is the entire quiz.
Oh my goodness!
Now we get to play the actual
Now we
game.
finna smash.
Finna smash?
We finna smash.
Okay, okay, Chris. What's your play?
Okay, so let's see. Well, I have
Okay, so I'm a
my
fucking
highest
nerd.
stat is boldness and charm. So clearly we need to go outdoors and cause a raid because I'm not going to take your boldness from you. Not
Okay,
doing that.
you're gonna go outside?
Yeah, gonna go outdoors every time.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so far. But at one point, there are like 300 people.
300 people in my raid.
Monster Prom.
Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You get +2 fun.
No, charm is that's the wrong spot. Never mind.
Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something.
Scott.
Your sweet meditations skills are clearly needed.
Sweet.
No, I know the football team is called the Spooky High School Spooky Monsters Who Spook, but who also play sports. But who is our mascot?
That's not fish lady.
Mascot. Oh, dang, you're right, Cusco. We don't have a mascot.
Oh, what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters.
No way. Too girly. Try this. Wally the werewolf.
Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
which answer did Chris get? Because which one are you trying to go for?
I'm getting that mermaid puss.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, Cusco. Well, we're not the mermaids either.
Maybe the problem's that the team name is trying to cover a huge diverse group of people with a single label.
No, coach is never wrong. Wink. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think, Cusco. Hey, you. You look like a hard thinker. What mascot should we use for our team?
I think you need a new one.
So easy. We'll just genetically engineer a cross between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a medusa, angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. We're gonna go with the bottom one.
Oh shit.
We're gonna just find regular human, dress him up in a business suit, make him the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corporate greed, that's the real monster. Go for it. But if corporate greed is the real monster, what are we then? Aren't we real monsters?
Nah, you little
are we
pussy
regular
bitches.
people?
Fake monsters, vegetables, fictional Cuscos in a video game made for people to amuse themselves by trying to romance us.
Whoa, you can't just break the fourth wall that soon into a game.
Yeah, you can.
My thinking muscle is hurting. I
That's
think
his
you just
penis.
broke Scott. Congratulations. Breaking Scott is. I didn't want Scott.
Minus 2 fun and 1 smart.
Jesus Christ, you're.
Breaking Scott is definitely not cool. This is why we can't have nice lanes.
esports, my guy.
You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts.
I broke it.
Let's go.
Alright, where do I think it's fun?
Let's go, Pikachu.
Fun?
No, I just mean like fun for me to do.
Oh.
I don't care about my stats.
Okay.
But your smarts are at
Go to the
9, my
bathrooms.
dude.
Go to the bathrooms.
Build, don't you take
No,
care
I'm
of
not trying to shit.
I'm trying
Go to
to.
the
That's not
class.
the reason you go to the
Build them smart so
No,
you can
no,
XP on them
science.
hoes. Get XP on the hoes. Or do you want to make that bank?
Nah, we're gonna be going to the auditorium because you know those edgy fuckers always gotta be trying to start some problem.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you figurative oral
That's
sex.
Such a raw XD face.
Roar, XP.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards.
Yo, okay.
That might have.
You get +2 creativity. You spot Liam and Polly talking about a party or something. Parties are cool, so you decide to join them.
Yo.
Look, if you don't want to listen to me, that's fine. But inviting everybody to the party
That
on
is the
Facebook is
most-
going to make it seem unbelievably lame. But if I don't make a monster Facebook invite, nobody will know where we go, or what to do when we get there. We'll get like 6 guests.
I mean, to be fair, there's like 12
But then be cool
students.
guests. A good party is all about exclusivity. No way! A good party is about getting hammered with a bunch of people who won't remember what you did in the morning.
Okay, why the hell is this like goofy ghost lady?
He's got like the most stereotypical like vampire one, and then he's got like a goofy.
Let's just agree to disagree on that.
Make it our pirate captain, yeah.
I'm going with my voices, so if y'all want to do the ghost one, go ahead!
Oh shit.
Oh, you're breaking character already.
No, that's what goes to you fucking dumbass.
Oh, that's a good result this one. You, what do you say is the best way to invite people to a party?
Masturbate.
We're gonna get slight.
Okay.
Isn't that the same
Okay,
voice
so we have-
from the mermaid?
I don't know, man.
Which one are you going for?
I need to read the answers. I haven't played this game 1,200 times. I don't know the frame data.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Wait, this is the most realistic thing I've found in this cave so far.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to get people to come to this party or not come to this party.
Which one do you want? Do you want Paul
I'm
or
not-
Liam?
Fuck that. I'm trying to just play the game.
Yeah, he's played the game. He's like,
Shit. Our boy.
Okay, so.
It sounds so bad.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to just answer it the way I want to answer. It's the second one. She can't even.
Wow, I can't even.
Wow. You want to see my boobs? They're just ass straight out. Where am I supposed to find a printer? This isn't the 90s.
The library, you dumb bitch.
Why do I in
Jesus
fact am
Christ.
partying for?
Stop
That seems like a
looking
good
at
idea.
us.
Perv. Pervert. Thin line.
Wait, that. Okay.
I thought you were the narrator.
there's a thin line between being bold and simply being an idiot. You lost 2 fun, 1 boldness. We're 0 and 2.
Alright, Tyrone, where you going?
Let's go to the gym, boys.
Gotta get swole.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback.
Yeet.
You're clearly a natural born leader.
Hell yeah.
You gain +2 charm.
Let's go.
You say that now, but just wait.
And here comes Liam ranting to anyone who will listen about the failings of living flesh.
Oh shit.
And it's such beautiful creatures that have to consume other things than blood.
Grocery
Trying to get
shopping,
the girls in the
cooking,
period that I suck.
chewing.
It's a nightmare. No wonder there are so many fat diets. People don't have to choose what they eat. Like, have you heard of the Master Shika diet?
No.
You eat a tapeworm and you eat a bigger tapeworm. You swallow the tapeworm. And so on until all of your organs are replaced by tapeworms. It's usually fatal, but the corpses do look fabulous.
Oh man, that brings back memories. The mattress Shika diet. This is how I died.
Shit.
I miss that
That
diets. I
feels
used to get
bad.
up all the stupidest shenanigans to get up my friends the latest food replacements.
Whoa, you guys talking about fat
Christ.
diets? Sign me up and then I'll do anything to get me more rich. Anything.
How do I get with the goosebumps girl? Real question. What? I'm reading.
Fuck you.
Is that hot tip?
Sip
What the fuck is that word supposed to be?
better than
Emo tap?
IHOP.
Emotep as in, you know.
The Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like trying to read that as a normal word. I was like that.
Nah, that shit's Egyptian.
It makes sense.
Okay, Dan, what's your play?
I don't know.
I don't speak Spanish.
I
so
need
don't
to
get
get with the ghost girl. That's the real question.
Okay, I'm thinking it's top 1.
Well, the Ghost Girl's all about fun.
Yeah. feel
And
like
the
it's-
second one is literally about killing a T-Rex.
Yeah, I feel like that's
'Kay.
the one.
Okay.
Mr.
But wait,
Vampire
what's
is
the reasoning for the
definitely-
top one though?
Okay, so hear me out. So top 1,
Yeah.
you get to rob stuff. The second one, it talks about getting super buffed, which is what Scott was into.
Okay, top one then. Yeah. It's probably top one. Oh, you
And
bitch.
I told you! I had the biggest read of the
You're
lifetime.
right. You're right.
no, you're still gonna get Polly with you, but just
Rip.
our ghost is on his phone.
Oh my god. Gross. My great 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 great
Jesus
great great
Christ.
great 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 granddad is alive.
that's a bit more
No way am I eating anything that came out of him.
that.
That's like food incest.
Yeah.
Plus
See,
everyone knows
we got
these
you.
are all crap carbs.
Let's go.
Alright, boy, we know where
like
you're
it.
going.
To the library.
Oh, he's gonna
That
make
day you
thing.
spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's monies. Easy steps to larger tentacles. You know what I mean.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this goes.
Girls love a really long tentacle, or 8.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? You gain +2 money.
Zach has never seen
You ever just end with the girl?
Suddenly, a chill runs through you, as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for your feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored.
Oh, no, Paul.
Damien! What?
Oh,
man?
damn, man.
Boy, I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right?
Yeah, that's hard.
Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes and I'm dead.
Do it again.
I mean, I am literally,
Do it again.
actually dead. And I'm pretty sure I'm breaking school dress code. But I'm also dead because of how bored I am.
There's no school dress code.
Dead
What if
ass.
we just,
That,
oh fuck, I'm so bored I can't even think of something to do to not be bored.
eat ass, smoke grass, and skip
No!
bottoms.
Help us, somebody, please, cause a sexy problem.
I'll show you guys how it goes, because apparently you guys can't pick the right options here.
Gave him the wrong option, Gary.
Break the 7 seals and really crack through the world, fucker. Using a cursed sword someone was stupid enough to give you, you shatter the ward separating the world fucker from our world. He emerges onto this mortal plane with a noise like a million throats being slit at once, wreathed in bloody vapor. These are the end times that the ancient poets forlornly prophesied. This realm will rot like the maggot-riddled corpse it is.
Oh, sick, it's the world fucker. Come to fuck the world.
Yes, queen, yes!
Hey, world fucker, wanna party?
Crowd Thrill speaks with a voice like a snake eating itself. It says, "Hells yes!" You'll head off to party all night, leaving a trail of flaming wreckage in your wake. The world is doomed, but at least it's not boring. You gain +2 fun and become the boldest motherfucker.
Oh shit. A
Bold
bold
straight
boy.
places. Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. I'm gonna go with my boy, Whirlpool.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Choose
choose
a
a
brand.
brand.
Of anything.
Yeah.
So I chose
fucking
Whirlpool.
look at the freezer, ain't you?
Yes, I did.
I did.
You're a piece of shit.
See, but if you don't think about it, you're gonna choose something weird.
Let's go Twitch. Sponsor me, please.
I'm just saying.
He immediately gets sponsored right
Like-
after the stream.
Like email pops
Like,
up.
yo, you want to
Let's go with
sponsor
Temple
my
Store.
guy?
Tempo Store. Our
He's
boy Tempo.
sponsored. He's sponsored, but I'm gonna go with Swifter. Like,
Oh my god, that's a YouTuber.
fuck you.
Wait, who's Mad Fire Rainbows?
I don't know.
That's one of my friends.
Oh, I am confusion.
Just keep watching. It's okay.
Yeah.
Continue on. Oh my god.
Let's go.
What are you saying?
Keep going, go. Baker just goes, what am I watching?
Quality content.
Anyway, so Twitch, Tempo Storm, Whirlpool.
Swifter.
Alright, go. What's the carrots? Figure out how we're figuring out the turns here.
Oh, okay, so sorry. Whirlpool, Twitch,
Swifter.
Swifter.
Temple Storm.
Okay, let's go.
Damn, bring your laptop here so I
Player
can-
orders decided based on how
Oh,
intriguing
how
it would
much
be
is
if the selected brand decided to produce their own crap.
Okay, I'm just saying Whirlpool.
Swifter. No, Swifter.
It's a YouTuber.
Swift? No, I'm talking about like Swifter, like you know, like the little rooms that you
I
have.
know.
Yeah, Swifter would be like the weirdest.
You
one.
mean
Give it to
Swiffer?
me.
There's no T.
Is there no T?
There's no T.
I mean, I still mean like.
Oh my god.
I know what you
vanilla
mean,
that?
but
Oh
stop
my
being
God.
dick.
I don't know, that'd be a pretty weird
Swiffer,
thing.
come on, give it to me. I'm first, yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
I'm not first. Fuck this. Give me second at least.
Hold on, what's
Give me first.
I'm first.
Give me no, I'm
We're
first.
talking a appliance
Swiffer.
company. And
I said
they have
audio
TV
games.
commercials all the time. When's the last time you've seen a Whirlpool
When's
commercial?
the last time you saw a Temple Storm?
That's not a good
But that
metric.
could have game like gamers just having a fucking random show that was amazing.
Wait, I got a way to do this.
Swiffer.
Followers on Twitter.
No, fuck you. That's not how it works.
No,
Swiffer.
hold on. Viewers on Twitch, let's get
Let's go. Come on,
Which would be
okay.
most
If
interesting?
anything,
Chat
if
decide.
anything, I'm at least second. At least. Come
Okay.
on, give it to
Followers
me.
on Twitter.
Well, no,
What's the highest?
No, stop.
I'm just saying, Whirlpool would win.
Imagine
Lowest
this.
to highest, I am still winning.
Imagine a TV show of Swiffer.
Imagine a TV show showing Tempo Store.
True, I think Tempo Storm wins.
Okay.
Some ass
Second.
logic.
Give me
to
second. No, give me second.
I'm gonna give
Okay, but
I'm gonna give him
between you two,
hey, I'm gonna give him second for one reason and one reason only.
Oh.
Whirlpool makes more products than Swiffer,
Let's
so it'd be
go.
a
Wait,
slut.
wait.
So you would get it wouldn't be intriguing because you don't have a variety.
Nah.
We can have
Nah.
You have an episode
There's
on
an
the
anime.
Swiffer,
Okay.
Sweeper,
Imagine a Swiffer anime.
Whirlpool anime.
No.
It'd be like-
Swiffer would be
it would
like.
be like
It would
Voltron.
have it would have like the most compelling backstory to a Swiffer. Like he
No,
gets used
this
a
is
bunch.
dumb.
We're
Yes,
taking too
let's
long.
go.
It doesn't matter that much. First of all, you both can kill yourselves.
Oh my god, I gotta choose my
Good
phone.
try.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, who?
Just mute my computer if you can.
It is muted.
Oh, okay.
So I have to choose a spot to sit, yeah?
Yeah. Who are you trying to get with, my dude?
Well, I gotta decide, do I want top left or top right?
Wait, what do you want?
You want
I don't
top
know.
left. You want top left, my dude.
I know it's not fucking bottom right, because that dude looks like he fucks his cousin.
Don't be like that.
This is hard. I'm not trying to get with
that guy's
David, so
dick
it's not
for
the
his cousin.
middle.
What? I didn't even listen to you.
David, dude with games is the first. I'm not trying to get in the middle, because that's...
I'm just saying. What
Let's
is
do
wrong
top
with
right.
Top right.
Top right. Bottom left. Wait, I gotta decide between those two seats though.
Oh, yeah.
Vera's about.
Yeesh.
Hey,
Little Jakey trying to work.
Vera's about to lift the glass of scotch to her immaculate painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school, apparently. When Miranda screams,
Stop! Don't drink that!
Why not? Scotch costs more than most cars.
Because that's a good reason not to drink
Has
it.
your taster tried it yet?
What taster?
You didn't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title?
March!
Wash the hands! Down!
Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, tears of my enemies, and straight up poison.
You drink poison on purpose?
Retweet.
My hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me?
Is that Napoleon Dynamite?
Well, you should have a taster. What if someone puts
Oh my god.
really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison?
What
Poison!
do I have to do to get you to drop this?
What is the voice change?
Why does
Slowly becoming Napoleon Dynamite.
Simple, hire a taster.
worry about it.
Fine, any volunteers?
This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you.
Second one.
You shoot Vera a wing, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then.
No, stop vomiting! I am real taster!
My show's correcting.
And you do isn't foaming at the mouth and vomiting!
Let's go, Salem.
You fool, he is poison. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something.
Oh dear, oh my, I'm in no good at crisis situations! Curse my uniformity and pleasant childhood!
Miranda faints with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting.
Oh shit.
Ha ha, that was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often.
XD.
You can stop
Rar?
vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned.
Ooh.
Rar.
Oh well, how about we get ice cream and make up for it?
Ooh, kill him.
Let's go.
Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some quality time with Vera.
Smash.
We got no producer shit.
Bottom left, my guy.
Bottom
Oh,
left.
There you go.
You approach Scott and Polly's table, find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting.
Thanks, bro. Sit through here.
Broseph Stalin.
Maybe you're curious of
A huge pile of jelly jam, gelatinous dessert cups. Well, one to know more. We're going for the jelly prize.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts, we'll be the lucky winners of 1 free jelly dessert! But right now we're stuck. We only got 99. That means we need one more, Scott. We need one more, you fucking idiots.
Oof.
We need one more.
Shit.
You give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it in the bird person you hate.
Fucking racist.
Guess you've got to make a choice.
Oh my god. Do you like the top one?
Top
I
one?
don't know, the second one's a lot funnier.
That's true.
Ah!
Yeah, you see what I'm going
Well, who
for.
are you trying to get the heart for?
The ghost.
Well, the dude on the left just did a heart thing.
That was the ghost. You're blind.
No.
But isn't stealing wrong?
No, Scott, that's a myth. Like hangovers in the afterlife.
But you're go.
But if the afterlife isn't real, why are you a ghost?
Oh, sorry.
There's no time for metaphysics, Scott. We've got a heist to plan.
Screw the meta.
No, Coach says stealing is wrong.
What?
You just
Unless
stopped
you're
it.
stealing
Stop.
base or victory, jaws of defeat.
Sorry, our voice actor is having a stroke.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like sports is mostly about stealing.
Well, that settles it. Time for stealing.
One fake bus, one real woolly mammoth, and a brutal running gun battle. You finally secure one illicit jelly cup, which you turn in along with your 99 other jelly cups for one free jelly cup. Scott is too upset by all the violence, so you split your free jelly cup with Polly. Worth it. High five.
Okay.
Oh. No.
Let's go to the shop. Let's go to the shop. We gotta buy something.
You're going to the shop?
Yes, comrade. Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome to my shop.
Okay, so I can get a Frankenstein mask. Never mind, it's a full corpse. Motivation booster. Oh yeah, the blanket with 2 holes. Not again.
Oh, you're too poor.
No.
Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember? A fake badass tattoo. A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as life and death, and a sexy fake Latin accent. We're gonna buy a corpse.
I like how you could buy an accent.
Remember the first rule of Shop Club? No refunds.
Shop club, no refunds.
Okay.
Oh boy, feels like a bold boy.
Welcome to the curio shop. We'll be find what you're looking for.
You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food.
Damn.
When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto the table, it's the Slayer.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
in this game,
Lunchtime's over, brothers. Dirtbags, time to die.
This always happens when we sit together.
The death of Mr. Eric is offensive. Do not spoil my food pick.
oh my god,
Oh,
y'all.
I'll spoil more than your food pick, brother. Count Stinkula. I'm here to spoil your face.
Just his though, right?
Both your faces, brother. Fuck.
The Slayer's right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one.
Oh my god, y'all slay.
I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Flip the table for justice.
Slay.
Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed.
Oh shit.
No, my footing, brother.
No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food. Oh, you fucking up school property.
He's so
The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So, just another normal day for Damien.
Freaking Damien at court.
I've never felt so alive. Offensive. Whatever. Let's move all the rest of the fucking tables to the cafeteria while the flipping's good.
You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you.
Let's trade places. Player will decide on your ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes.
What the fuck does a giraffe make?
What does a giraffe make? Let's find
Are you
out.
looking it up?
Well,
Well, that's no fun.
a
we're
giraffe.
assuming I'm gonna win because I make the weirdest goddamn noises to exist.
Well, I don't think a giraffe makes the weirdest fucking noise.
Nah, you gotta make it what it sounds somewhat like. Like, we'll have it after. Just moo.
That's a cow.
No.
You're in fourth place.
No, I didn't say
You
to
just
actually do it. I
moved.
didn't say to actually do it. I said I just moo. As
You
a
just
meme, Christopher.
He just mooed.
Boy.
You mooed.
Nah. It'd be like, I don't know how to do a giraffe noise. I don't think anybody knows how to.
Don't worry, I'm googling to test.
No.
No, hold on. You can't do it yet. We've all got to try to guess what a giraffe makes.
Yeah, get it prepared for afterwards. Is that your
Like-
guess?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Okay.
Okay, there's a cat.
According to Baker's 5-year-old brother, they make the crunching leaves noise.
Nani? Who wants to go next?
Carry go.
They sound like a horse, but because of the length of their neck, they sound like a really high pitched horse. So they're
What
like,
does that sound like? Zach, yes?
Alright, Dan.
They'd be like, God.
Very bold.
What?
Bark.
Do we just be out for this one? It'd be like, yeah, or something like that.
Okay,
Some
Matt,
kitty
what's the
shit
sound?
like that.
Fuck.
Come on,
Oh,
John.
God damn,
We have to
fucking
hear it.
sounding up.
Is it gonna play? Nah.
Mine's the closest.
Nah.
Yeah.
I-
Mine's the... No.
Zach, give it to him.
Mine was the closest.
Wait, what the fuck I don't remember what Carrie's was.
It was like
Go
a
check.
high-pitched horn. Mine's the closest.
I'm pretty sure that's a cat though.
Yeah.
It sure did happen.
It says
Let me
giraffe
see
sounds.
this.
It says giraffe sounds.
Why does it?
You just need to know what giraffe sound.
Are you choosing already?
Yeah,
Carrie,
Second me, give it
Dan,
to me.
give it to Carrie. Alright, hook me up.
Give it to. No, we already chose you, Chris. Give it to me, my guy. Second place. Don't at me.
Dan, you're fourth place.
Fuck you.
I think I'm at least first.
No bet.
I'm first.
I
Mine's like
bet.
near perfect.
Bet.
Y'all done for. Y'all got rope.
That's a giraffe noise.
Yep.
Carrie's was the greatest.
Carrie's gets like honorable mention as first. I feel he gets second. I think. Carrie's was just that good. Carrie, did you hear what you got?
Carrie, we
Give me third, my guy. I think Zach.
it should
gets
be
that
connected.
forward.
I don't know about that.
Mine was at like, come on.
Gotta hit the dice. Oh no!
Okay.
This game trash.
Okay, it's nighttime.
This game.
Okay, take me to the. We're gonna go to.
Gymnasium.
Oh, you're trying to slide
We're gonna go to
out?
the library. We're gonna make some little bit of cash dough on the side right now.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which equals to $2 billion, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money.
Broke ass bitch.
Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly flowing down the hallway texting just as you're about to approach her.
There you are, Polly. I've been following the scent of betrayal.
What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been playing any pranks at all lately.
Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock on my right shoe, and my right sock on my left shoe. Lucas, have your mother off the table. Polly, I know we're best bros. You never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you.
No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent, dumbass.
Oof.
Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming.
Right. Well,
If ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling?
Want the ecstasy? Or do you want the hot rocks?
Let's see. Of course, ghosts smell. It's like ecstasy, spike, rose wine. We're gonna go with
Victoria's Seance lingerie. We're
The
going-
top one?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, Queen! My favorite things! Yeah.
Then it was you.
Big oof.
I told you, boy.
Scott, you have
Shit,
any
you're
idea
right.
how many ghosts in the school wear Victoria's seance? It's the ultimate lingerie boutique.
So you're saying it could have been any ghost?
Pretty much, but do you know what? I'd be happy to use my rose wine smelling lingerie scented skill set to help you crack the case.
Thanks, Polly. You're a good friend.
As they walk away, arm in arm, Polly looks over her shoulder and mouths to you, "It was totally me." But Scott seems content. Their friendship is safe, and Polly seems pretty flattered by your choice descriptors. In the end, the strongest smell here is the sweet smell of success. You gain +2 smarts and 1 charm.
I'm the most charming boy around.
There's only one place to go. Regain the secret ending.
Oh no, not
Oh,
again.
I know
Carrie,
what he's
no.
going for.
Whoa,
I know where
more
he's
stuff
going.
in shop.
We're gonna buy.
An
Let's
erotic fanfic about dragons? Boy, spinning jump.
You kinky
Boy,
V.
fuck around.
V.
Dang, go to the gym.
Are you trying to get wet? You trying to get like?
What do I have? I've got. I need fun.
We gotta go party for that.
Outdoors, I'd
Grease
say.
gas.
Yeah.
That day you dab on him.
I just
You start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Savage.
How'd you give you boldness? To be honest.
You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly.
Hey, baby, let's party.
"Hey, baby, let's party."
go.
How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming.
Oh shit.
I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change.
Oh, fuck.
See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite
Well, my boy
humans.
Hitler.
I'm going to sexy
That's not
tax attorney.
esports.
Wait, we about to commit tax fraud, boys?
Yoshi.
But I'm not even sure the sexiest tax attorney can rescue the party from this depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up?
Oh, you've got some ideas. And they're the spiciest.
Spicy boys.
What are you gonna do, Dan?
Oh, it's a sexy tax invader!
Oh,
You mean our boy Yoshi? Yoshi evading another tax.
I don't know which one's better. 'Cause like.
I'm just saying, you gonna be like Yoshi or you gonna be like a true man?
True man.
I'm just saying, Yoshi's a little hoe and he evades taxes.
Okay, I ain't no Yoshi. Go top.
Later that night, at the party.
Ha ha ha, this is nuts. Look at all these humans in human costumes. Georgina the party owlbear totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the Lynch looks exactly like the former United States President Abraham Lincoln.
Let's go.
Stop.
Oh, Larry doesn't just look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death.
What?
Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories. A childhood, family, friends.
Oh.
They have no recollection of their lives as a monster. They're all currently going insane from the cognitive dissonance.
Oh shit.
Ha ha ha, Mom. Manny the Manticore just turned into a retired cop who's screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Prank!
In about 4 hours, all of these newly created people revert to the previous form, essentially murdering these new identities. LOL! In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit out of actual humans and streaming it on.
On Twitch,
Let's go. Sponsor this boy.
You gain +2 creative for your 1 fun.
Oh my god, Mandy, yas.
Oh, so now I have to make a decision.
Yeah, you do.
Where are you going, Ho?
Where are you going? You gonna be a bold boy?
I don't know.
Oh.
I already did that once,
Exactly.
so maybe.
You can do the.
basic bitch
I
again.
can run it back if I want.
You can go to class.
Throwing it back.
Run back.
Yo, salty run back. Where you at?
Where's the salty run back? There's only 3 people, which I'm pretty sure that's Dan, Zach, and Matt. I think everyone else left because it is like 1 in the morning.
I'm 2 of the viewers
How?
because on stream, and then myself.
I'm not trying to piss, so it's not bathroom for sure. And I'm not. And I already got 9 smart, so we're going back to the auditorium. Run that shit back.
Run that
Salty
shit.
run back.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible, but you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines,
Alright! No one's ever doing that!
and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something, since half of your imposition is a rap battle against your inner fears.
Oh, goddamn.
Rap battle against your inner fears.
Oh shit.
Game 2 creativity. Exactly the most creative.
We got 11. We don't care.
That night, you hit the clubs with Vera and Polly. Thanks, Satan, for fake IDs.
Told us quit
Put
bitching.
those wallets away, you two. Drinks are on me. By which I mean drinks are on that guy. No weed, Polly. I'm into this crazy
No
new
weed.
thing called paying for my own drinks.
Damn.
Maybe you
Where do you go?
Maybe. Is that French? My boobs aren't big enough to get free drinks.
You've already gone for
Yeah,
there.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Feminism
Feminism
is
is
dead.
dead.
Oh.
Retweet.
That sounds like a reason to drink. Be right back.
But soon.
It didn't work.
Oh shit.
Damn, she got
Was that you
fired.
said? It sounded like Portuguese where my shameless pandering didn't get us any free drinks.
Damn!
Oh, my.
This is quickly getting out of control. Maybe you find a way to make that guy pay for your drinks. You can fix this.
Okay.
Fuck. Stream.
Well, we a criminal, you already know. So probably that one, but let me think. Yeah, we criminal.
It's crime time,
Crime
baby.
time.
How'd your kid?
Bob-
How'd your wife?
Using your skills as a pickpocket and kidnapper, you execute your brilliant plan. And people said high school wouldn't adequately prepare you for the real world.
I know how to get
Your
free
target,
drinks, though.
whose name is Dale, by the way, just so you know who you hurt, is so worried for his daughter that he buys you the whole bar.
Oh shit.
Woo! I knew my tits were unstoppable. They just needed some time to work. Quiet, Polly. I need to concentrate on all this cocaine I'm doing.
This is a night you'll never forget. Owning the bar is great, but the real treasure is the times you shared and the lives you ruined. You get
Zach,
plus
look at
3
that
funny.
dough.
You already know I got that dog.
Okay, come on.
Bang.
Happen
No,
to me,
give it
boys.
to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
X gonna give it to him.
What?
Give it to you.
All right. boys.
Oh.
That weekend, you go party hard with Polly, Vera, Damien, Liam, Tyrone, and oh,
Let's go.
I'm hurt. This is
Yeah,
some bullshit.
God,
you have a great time at the very
No, you're
top.
not. You party. Come on.
Just in the background the entire time.
You have a great time at the very popular nightclub Apollo, thus named because despite being the hottest club on weekends, it's an actual temple to the god Apollo on weekdays.
What?
But no good party ends when the nightclub closes, so at 6 a.m. you decide to just go hang out in a nearby park, drinking and chatting.
What a rad night, huh? You betcha. Vera and I are having some great laughs doing the good old anal bleaching.
Whoa.
What?
Nani?
Not esports, boys.
Not even fuck.
It's a game we have. You know those douchebags that steal your drink when you leave it unattended for 2 seconds? Sure. We drink half our glass and pour bleach in them. If people are cool, then the club staff just take them and throw them into the trash after a while. But if someone wants to play smart, then we fucking bleach those assholes.
Oh shit.
Damn, they don't want any house.
Thus,
there.
anal
Okay,
bleaching.
just wanted to make sure.
Metal. Remind me never to get on
Fire melts metal actually, and earthbending is kind of like
Anyway,
metal.
what should we do now? Anyone know any cool after parties? I think that douchebag mummy said something about after party at some nearby catacombs. Oh, but remember, he got bleached. Right, then I thought of it. This got to be an end with the wacky situation that forces one of our friends to make a hard choice that leads to an absurd outcome.
Okay then, fourth wall. No sooner has Liam finished his thought than a cloud of mystical green smoke appears from nowhere and a groovy bearded guy emerges from it. Hey kids, my name is Joe the Laser. I'm like a laser wizard, and today I have a quest. The quest of teaching you how to properly dance to a hit song.
What?
A 5-year-old name? You know when you got an Xbox the first time you're like,
What should my name be?
Joe.
the Laser! Here we go.
So, do you remember the classic early 2010
Yeah.
party rock anthem by LMFAO? Today I'm going to teach you how to laser shuffle to it. One of you, come, demonstrate the shuffle with me.
Stand the fuck up, Carrie.
Carrie, you gotta get up, my
I'm a
guy.
banging girl myself.
Yeah,
I'm more of a voguing girl myself.
Yo,
keep it
I'm more of a voguing girl myself. Matt,
Damien plays a song on his phone while Polly does some dope-ass shuffling. The wizard sings an arrangement of lasers with her so crazy that pigeons start falling out of nearby trees. Wow, indeed, my fellow young strangers, and so my quest is to pass this knowledge on to you, but who could take on such an important burden? Unfortunately, at that moment, you were smelling your own armpit and your hand was raised, so now everyone is watching you. Fortunately, you're pretty decent at shuffling, but whose laser magic will best complement your dance?
Oh. Yo, come on. Yo. Carrie, come on. My God.
It's your boy.
Carrie, give it to me.
See,
Come
this is when you know you fucked up and not bringing me. I'm just saying.
Carrie, come on, my God.
Okay, but he
Think
didn't
about it.
he did laser
Think
tag.
about
I got laser hair removal.
Think about
My
it, my
lasers
God.
are inside of me.
Is there
Come
none
on,
of the above?
Carrie.
Fuck!
Carrie, come on, my God. Give it to me.
Carrie.
Do it. Give it to me.
Never
Give
got
it
the power
to
of
me.
emo hood. Never got the
Carrie.
power of emo hood.
Nah. Carrie, my God. Please.
Carrie,
Carrie.
you know what to do.
Carrie, come on. Carrie, please, do it for me. Do it for me. Do it
Don't
for me.
do it for the vine.
Carrie,
Do it for me.
yourself.
I'm just saying, if this is about
Carrie.
charm, I know mine's higher.
Carrie, come on. Come on.
Okay,
See, but he's a nerd.
but laser tag.
Laser hair removal.
And so the two of you start this very weird and specific laser-based party ritual. Your shuffling kicks ass, and Tyrone's laser magic is just too strong.
Let's go, boys.
It's so strong that this event won't be included in the Japanese version of the game. Oh! That's 10 years ago, but that's like
That hurts.
18 years
That
ago.
still
That's
hurts.
too soon.
Rip my boy Yen.
Wow. This is otherworldly.
Let's go.
You know what? I agree. 100%.
What a masterful and splendid display of laser magic. You're the chosen one, says Joe the laser.
Joe's a laser.
I have to
Joe, I
reveal
like
something
what
to you.
said.
I was a wizard in disguise all this time. I was secretly testing you to find out if you're the pure of heart and strong of laser.
That's me.
Add from.
You guys just told us you were a wizard.
Whatever, I'm super drunk, but the most important thing is you passed my test.
You got that D.
Then what's our prize? Is it 7 dolphins? A car? A car made of 7 dolphins?
Yeah,
That would be a pretty lit prize.
The wizard ignores Polly, puts his hand over you and Tyrone's shoulder, and whispers, "The prize is earning the respect of your friends, and now that I've found the chosen ones, what time in this world can come to an end?"
That's it.
He winks at you, and then he slowly and emotionally evaporates. Damn, the vapor is infused with the strong smell of cheap rum.
Oof.
Did he just die?
He's dead af.
We will always remember Joe the laser. Let's pay our respects by shuffling.
Oh, God. This
You
is
burst
like
into
an
more
80s
awesome
movie.
shuffling, laser magic.
No, 80s
A cheap
episode.
rum-scented breeze makes you look at the sky, and there you see a cloud shaped like his face, winking at you. Creepy. Still, you and Tyrone kid +2 fun and 1
Yes,
creativity,
my
thanks to Joe the
boy.
laser.
My boy.
Let's
My
trade
boy.
places.
Red panda.
Otter.
Giraffe.
The otter again.
Giraffe.
But I didn't
It's
think.
It's giraffe.
This is.
It's not an animal. Anyway, so
Horse.
red panda,
Otter.
otter, giraffe. What?
Giraffe.
I haven't decided yet. This is a very hard decision.
Yeah, there's like 50 animals.
James animal.
James. Nobody wants James to be an animal.
And it's no one's favorite animal for sure. So.
Yeah. It's like its least favorite
Chris?
animal.
Put the hook back in.
We gonna do some mythological shit. Say a phoenix.
Phoenix.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I see you.
Shout out to my boy Marco in One Piece.
Okay, I'm just saying. The phoenix probably does have no soul.
Nah.
Sadly, no one's a
Phoenix
James.
does. Phoenix. Yeah.
Like,
Or
it goes straight to the guy whose animal is mythological.
Yeah, like mine's not real. My shit doesn't have a soul.
I'm just
It's
saying.
not
I'm
big.
just saying. Giraffe, boys.
Nah.
Giraffe.
Okay,
Wait, what are the other options?
Red panda and otter.
I'm gonna go. I have to go with giraffe next because red pandas and otters are too cute to not have a soul.
Yeah, that's true.
No, dude, the hunters are secretly planning to have the wall.
Bet.
Don't
Oh, so
Okay, which one? I feel like otters like have
Yeah.
like.
like, I can see it ordering something kind of shitty, but like
No, I feel like otters don't have like they do always have a soul. I feel like red
I'm just saying
pandas.
otters
Yeah,
fall
yeah,
asleep
I'm
holding
saying-
hands.
I feel like red pandas there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gary.
Otters literally fall asleep holding hands, so I mean, like.
They're too adorable. It's
They're-
like,
Already,
They're
I was
the
like,
best.
Okay, we're one.
let's
like,
go.
third
Die.
way
Okay, where are you going, XD? Where are you
Oh
going?
fuck! Now I have to make a decision right away.
You running it back?
Run it back.
Salty, run back
That's
around.
kind of
dude.
tempting. Not gonna lie.
Do what you might do. Be the most charming boy around. Make.
Well, that's here up in my creativity.
Yeah, he's trying to up creativity.
That's what I have.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Be the most creative boy. Find the best way to slide into the DMs, Zach. Come on.
Yeah, Zach, hurry up and come.
We're running it back. We're running it back.
Let's go.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't specifically good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you are gaining the class a creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. So you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over.
Let's go.
You gain +2
Let's go.
creativity.
Got 13.
Let's go, Sailor.
Later, you see Vera crackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why.
I was sleepless. Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course. I do really consider the whole thing way beneath me.
Bet.
However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity bitch thinking she's better than I am.
Jesus Christ.
But it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteeing to give you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents.
Nani.
Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win.
Yeah, squid.
I still haven't found the exact details
Next
yet, but
time
I'm
you do
optimistic
this,
that
go
at least
to the
some
store.
of the items will be found in
You
the
want
shop.
to this bitch?
The only question is where
Yeah,
exactly I can find the details for the
We're gonna go there as one.
There's a tampon with the old prom queen's
Yeah, I was
blood
gonna
on
say,
it.
that's what I was telling him.
I bought it before.
Oh wait, what was the question?
Oh, shit.
How do you think? How do you like?
Yeah.
What should you do for the ritual?
Yeah, how do you find out the details on how to do a blood ritual?
I think I did this one before. And I did. Okay.
I don't give a fuck what you did.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
this is,
our boy Zach.
We stay in real.
Still the top one.
I don't know. The internet. Okay, that's not what the internet's there for. So it's the first one because the internet's there for porn.
The internet.
is for porn.
Wait, copyright strike. Fuck.
Yeah, top one.
Top one?
And just like that, Carrie was banned
No!
forever.
Of course, I knew these basic bitches would come in handy.
Wait, do you not have like enough?
I don't know. It said in something negative, I think.
Ooh.
Anyways, of course, I knew these basic bitches would come in handy one day. Actually, I really didn't. I always thought they were pretty useless. But I never mad to be proven wrong when it serves me.
Using the skills you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven.
Oh god.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do for a voice. What are the
Super
What?
fish.
What is it now? There's some emergency. Is the world in need of saving?
Nah,
Of
B.
course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it?
Retweet.
No,
XD.
I just want to be promising I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory. I figured you three could use something productive for once.
Under no circumstances will we be revealing any magical secrets to help a
Man,
pretty,
fuck these hoes.
pretty little brat become prom queen. I genuinely cannot think of a more fearless use of blood magic than this egotistical little side quest. Oh,
I like nail talk, so I'm not gonna do that.
every time I think the stories of the school could not be any more ludicrous.
Yeah, when I need your opinion, I'll ask for it.
You are the one who called us here.
Come reach me if you want to
Yeah,
reach
and
me.
a lot of us have been, and a lot of you been. Now get out of my sight before I use my sight to turn you to stone.
Let's go, Medusa.
Vera turns to your
Damn.
sorry ass.
Hi, that includes you. Useless. I'll find the
Damn.
grades myself.
Ow.
Thanks for nothing.
Ow.
Yeah, useless. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Oh, rip.
Rip me.
Tap, bro.
Let's go
Sailor.
to the to the gym. I'm feeling it.
Let's go to
That day, an epic dodgeball match
Every
takes place.
day.
Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain +10 righteousness. But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that and +2 charm.
Let's go. Let's go sail.
You notice Polly staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics. Better investigate.
Oh, hey, Boo. I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives.
She's a ghost.
Like, I'm not going to spend my time as a high school student for all eternity.
Never look away from
Who
the
does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking to the pros and cons of each
fanfics.
pamphlets. It's just a big decision, you know. I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went to any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into?
Oh shit. Oh. The bottom one is edgy. The bottom one is so edgy, but it's so tempting.
I'm just saying, those shorts are not school appropriate.
You're right.
Bet.
I'm just saying, those are shorter than fingertip length.
I'm just saying.
You haven't seen how long her fingers are when they're next to her side. You see behind her.
She just makes her like arms grow shorter with like elastic.
They're fingertip length, I promise.
The fingertip like the promise.
I don't have fingers.
She loses both her arms and thumb.
Are your shorts fingertip length?
I don't have fingers.
Which one? I feel like it could be the bottom one, but the top one is like just right there.
The internet is for porn.
Time him out. Time him out.
Bottom one.
T.O., I'm going stomach.
Bottom one?
I'm going for it. Damn it, nah.
Oh, lame.
Damn. Sorry.
You know what there's a new nothingness?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's the point. Edgy.
Shit on the
Edgy.
kid.
Do you know how fun the afterlife is? So fun.
Bang.
I don't want to just repeat the high school forever and ever 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 and ever. Who does that? Just because I don't want to stay at high school, it doesn't mean I want to give up all the cool stuff I've got going down here in existence.
Oh shit.
No more fun party drugs that make you feel super hyper.
Oh
No
man.
more fun party drugs that make you feel totally mellow. No more dick pics. What kind of world would it be? Just because you have no zest for life or afterlife in this case doesn't mean I'll give up the good stuff. I'm going to consider literally every single possible afterlife there has ever been or will ever, except for the one you just suggested.
Good.
But definitely write to me how it is once you get there. Although you probably won't be able to because, you know, nothingness, you dumbass.
Oh
Damn.
man.
Roast.
Now you've managed to bore Polly
Now you
and
know
possibly
all the
condemn
fuck
yourself
up.
to a bored afterlife for all
I
eternity.
got this going.
You lose
Ah,
2
nice.
fun, 1 charm, but you do gain a preemptive 1 billion
Edgy boy.
nothingness.
Let's go. Sail.
That's just a fun way of saying they gave you a lot of nothing.
Let's go.
Carrie, I'm hearing I gotta
Take a shit.
make that cash money.
Take a shit.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Gotta make that cash money.
Sell your shit.
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained +2 money.
Down on haters.
While doing all that, you've been carrying your newly acquired corpse as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people
I
seem to
forgot I
think
bought
otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in the school.
Wait a minute, one of these things
Why
are
are you
not
carrying
like
a
the
corpse,
others.
idiot? Baka.
What a shameful display of distaste.
Yeah, what a
You're such an
what a
idiot,
noob carrying around corpses for noobs.
That's basically it.
Oh, a corpse? I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk.
Same.
Why is she one
Okay,
of
the 3
I was
most
about
hateful
to say.
people in the school. And Polly.
As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm in the head of hierarchy, and I cannot
Who's
condone
Chris
such
even going
stupidity
for?
under the domain.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
feel like this is hierarchy, and I
He's
don't
just
appreciate
sitting
such
there.
puerile use of a corpse. Also, that's a known fact
go
about
this year,
corpses. They smell. Oi, I'm the first in the hierarchy, and I want to punch you in the fucking face because it's what I do. I'm Polly, I'm also super drunk. So whatever Vera says.
Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them.
Doing.
Maybe because that's what the game is about.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it, game.
When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory. They were absolutely not just trying to dispose of the body, but now you're starting to feel like they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory?
Who are you going for?
I've got to read these lines. So, trivia fact
This is a secret ending. He's got a.
Most of them
Oh,
are
he's
worn
gotta
on
do
your
the right
head.
thing.
Quick, put the course. Put the course on your head.
Oh,
Shallow
yes,
social
okay.
creatures respond only to sadness. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse.
Oh, you.
We're gonna make it respond to status.
Bottom one?
Status quo, my dude.
Oh.
You quickly wrap the logo of another piece of clothing you have with you and put it on the corpse. Wait, look, the corpse is actually a McDonald's?
Damn,
Okay,
you
so
just pour your best
piece
with the
of
glove
clothing
and is
slash
actually
McDonald's
done.
bag.
Fight me.
Oh, so you are going to eat this corpse?
Yikes.
That ass.
Fast food companies, am I right? They're always finding new laws. Give me that.
Damien takes her. Fight me!
Sorry.
Damien takes her corpse and bites its arm. He chews for a while.
Ow, you're completely right. It is disgusting.
Oh,
No
really?
seasoning and super dry. I might the vampire. I bet not even gluten-free. Sorry, not anymore. I always suspected opus into fast food necrophagia. You have poor eating habits written all over your face.
Damn, roast.
Still drunk!
And so they leave alone with your corpse. This is the worst day ever. Also, Damien was right. The corpse is kind of under-seasoned and dry. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. You're all frauds. Let's do this.
Okay, Carrie, you be the only saving grace here today.
Yeah, see if we need to see if we all fuck up, or if Carrie's is.
That day you skip class and just hate out the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the word born.
Born?
By skipping class and hate it out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness.
Hell yeah.
You're wandering down the hall reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clock this immediately.
Damn, dude.
God.
Actually made erotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat.
That dragon
I'm all about
cock.
19th century Russian literature,
Carrie.
but a ghost girl can say no to some
Carrie.
erotic fanfic, am I right?
I'm getting the biggest nostalgia right
I've literally been working on Morgana von Brushstrike cosplay all week.
Deja vu.
Don't worry about
I've
that.
been in this place before.
Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never.
Wanted to crack her.
Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around
Sweet
just telling
God.
people.
Um,
Start a Twitch crime. We're already safe with her. A fellow Dragophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone who's Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. But yeah, right? I fucking love it!
Same.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine's the one where Harold McDonghard, Horus the Hydra, and deranged Draco Delacaret have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. Only to discover they have one available bed.
Ooh.
There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails.
Because one of them has to sleep on the
I
floor.
personally prefer the one where Venusaur unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss only discover it's herself, and then they totally bang.
Gave him some fuck.
I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest.
Let's go.
What is it gay to
Let's
fuck
go,
yourself?
Salem.
Is it gay or masturbating?
Yes. It's all of the above.
Self-cessed.
Amen!
There we go.
What about you, Bold Boy? What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry
I
about.
remember what-
You're revealing your inner gangster.
I know exactly which one I
I
did.
can't remember which one you chose last time.
Wait, you had this last time? I don't remember this last time.
No, it was on stream.
Sex Calibur!
That's it. That's the one you
How
chose,
can you
yeah.
forget about Sex Calibur arc? With 297 chapters, it's rather
Did
easy
you
to
put
forget
on a
some
blanket
arcs.
and a coat?
Yeah, but this one was
Then
epic
one
with
of
tension and
them
thrill of brain.
Excalibur,
Who would be the
and
chosen
then
one each time
Wow.
someone used the magical dildo?
Just pulling. Yeah.
I must
can't
admit,
read
it was
anymore.
very lubricating. Also, I should praise the fact that it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo. Who would have thought Bullboy here is such a kinky deviant? Maybe we should do our
I
own
would have
Sex
guessed
Calibur
that
trial one day.
immediately, you horny
Huh?
fuck.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here yet. Yo, Carrie's about to get into a threesome, but I might or might not have an official Sex Calibur dildo myself. It's hard to say no to dragon dildos. Those things are fucking massive. Fuck yeah!
All those years of insecurity, and it turns out the erotic dragon fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Here, take +2 smarts and 1 fun to celebrate your unexpected discovery.
Carrie's the only one who didn't fuck up. No!
Oh shit.
Everybody chooses a food.
Chislick.
Let's go with the classic peanut butter burnt toast.
That's my favorite actually.
It's actually lit.
Yeah, like low key.
Zach's is so descriptive, it's gonna win. This one, I just know it because it's peanut butter
Ass.
burnt toast.
Ass.
That's not food.
That's food.
That's not
You
food.
can eat ass.
No,
That is.
I can eat a fucking rock. That doesn't make it food.
It's
I
food.
don't know.
I can eat the booty like it's groceries.
Yeah,
so
you
I-
see, that's what I'm saying.
Fine.
I'm
It's ass.
gonna go with
I'm gonna get Carrie's banned.
No, you won't even carry back. Just drop the N word right now.
Stop.
no. That's how we get evicted.
You mean insert it here.
No,
I hate.
Okay, we should probably stop because they'll fill in the blanks themselves.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I hate Nike. I'm just saying Nike is the worst company.
What's your
Sorry.
food? Pick a food.
I'm gonna go with apple.
Apple?
Yeah.
Ah.
Asshole.
Alright.
Ass. That's mine. That's mine. Give it to me. That's mine.
I don't know, Apple. That's
I'm sorry.
Peanut butter's got.
Okay, no.
I'm just
No.
saying.
Ass is mine. No.
Here's the thing.
I'm just
I
saying.
win. Carrie,
Hold-
give
hold
me
on,
first.
hold on.
Hey,
Carrie, give me
That's
first.
so normal.
Carrie,
That's
Carrie,
vanilla and
hold on.
boring.
Apple's
Ow.
another word
That's,
for people
that's
using dick.
filthy. That's filthy.
I'm just
Eating
saying
ass
apple.
is filthy.
I'm
Give
just
me
saying,
first.
Carrie,
give me first.
Dan.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying apple's another word that people use for the tip of the dick. So.
Fair. I feel like it's first, then Carrie, then. I feel like I'm first, and then second.
What
Carrie.
did you said? Chislick. Oh, buddy. Oh,
You're
I feel
probably
so
last.
bad.
Probably last. Feels bad.
Oh no,
Come
my
on, Carrie.
chopped up meat is voice.
That's way more filthy.
No, it's
Chopped
not.
up- Chopped up bloody meat. I'm just
Carrie,
saying.
give it to me. Give me first. Give it to me. There we go.
Peanut butter burnt.
Yeah. Peanut butter. Dude, okay,
My
how,
peanut butter
it's
burnt
low-
toast is moist and
okay,
ready
it's
for you.
it's low key good.
It's fire.
It low key is like okay, not even low key, high key.
I like it, Carrie.
Okay.
It's noon.
Okay, Tyrone, where are you going?
We going to get with the ghost girl, so top left.
Yo, the mermaid hasn't been around.
You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming.
Under attack! Alarm! Alarm! Sound the guards!
They're using their bizarre mind powers on me. The cute, tall one is less attractive, evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because the evil twin thing. We're like totally not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive?
Why? Subterfuge!
Yas queen, I can feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. Huh? Every single fucking lunch hour.
God, you.
You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish bandits.
Oh shit.
Joust them, motherfuckers. You want to be bold?
Damn.
Jousting.
Drug the food.
Drug their food.
Wait, we're on time.
You reach into your pouch of drugs and pull out a handful of miscellaneous pills, which you sprinkle on the coven's mashed potatoes.
They're all Viagra.
What are you doing? You're trying to drug us? Idiot. Winners don't do drugs.
Except Viagra.
FBI. Winners don't do drugs. Sorry. You know what? We're just out. We'll move to another table. Ha, suckers. They left our druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up, Polly.
Polly eats all the drugs out of the potatoes and then decides she's a canoe that thinks you're kind of cute.
Hey, my boy Carrie.
Old boy.
Bold
Wait,
boys
what?
do what bold boys do.
Stop.
Go with the coach. You won't. No balls.
Yeah, that's...
The coach?
You're desperately trying to
Man
enjoy your
trying to
meal in peace,
smash.
but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's great. That's hardly a drink at all.
Looks at Dad.
See? Told you.
Calcium! Calcium!
It's for bitches.
Fuck you.
Everybody knows drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. Backbone? What would be the backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out.
Not me.
But enough about me. Let's get
saying.
juiced.
I'm just saying.
You can
this
have
boy got
sports
the dad
sauce or
bod.
muscle juice. Which will it be?
Smash.
Whiskey, Daniel. Whiskey.
No, it's Carrie. Be bold. Go for the whiskey.
Both.
You're a whiskey, dude. You're bold.
I don't remember offering you any whiskey.
Oh,
Well, you
shit.
chose it, so must otherwise you chose it. Oh well, guess I've got to go out and buy you a case of whiskey. Coach marches off.
Hey,
Sorry.
Coach marches off to illegally purchase a whole bunch of alcohol on your behalf.
God, Chris.
When all your classmates realize they can get coached to buy the booze just by asking, you become the coolest kid in school. You get +4 fun.
That's not bold at all.
Harry, I'm taking your iced tea.
We're gonna buy that.
Okay.
Chris, you're a cunt.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so where you going, my boy?
Buying stuff.
Oh, you going to Conrad?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
gotta
buying.
buy-
You're buying.
Gotta buy
You
the
stand
tampon.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've been talking Russian. Literally just the way blank with you. Confetti,
Tampon.
you know,
Tampon.
tampon.
Are you really?
Yeah.
She wants to do the blood ritual.
You know what? All profits are donated to a good cause. Spoiler, the good cause is buying me a new phone.
Sweet! Yay! Brother. Chicky trying to roast me.
Say it.
Huh.
You bitch.
No, he
Let's go,
isn't.
let's go with the snake.
Yay!
As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home. When?
Food, 4, 6, 8. Who do we delegate? Eating. Yeah, Cusco.
Oh, Scott, what on earth are you fucking doing?
Your mom.
I'm cheerleading you, Cusco, to help you be the best eater in the whole goddamn school.
What causes obsession with cheerleading? Through mundane activities that require no cheerleading.
Zach, I'm about to slide on your snake close by the way.
I'm about to slide. I know this one. I know how to win this one.
But I can see
Are
my
you gonna be
cheerleading's
that
not
guy?
working. Yeah,
You're gonna cock
Hey,
block something.
he messed up. He got the wrong way to get that blood ritual going. Just saying. That becomes that just because he keeps throwing me through damn cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled.
No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey, friend, maybe you can help me out.
See, it's the top one. Top one.
Oh, duh. Just like when we cheer for the other team to lose instead of cheering for our team to win.
Yeah, yeet.
Yes, I invented the cheerleading strategy. It gives us a huge psychological edge, like my razor blades, against teams that hate losing.
I'm gonna go try it now. Those vegetables are gonna get so inspired.
Scott runs off to the kitchen to inspire the vegetables. You can still hear his muffled shouting from the back, but it's not too bad.
Thanks, and I can enjoy this quinoa and baby tier salad without unwanted encouragement.
For the next week, all the cafeteria food seems extremely eager to get in your mouth. Cheerleading really works.
The fuck?
Let's stay alive.
Movie.
Movie. We're gonna go.
Last time I chose this, I lost because I chose something that nobody knew.
No, I knew what it was. It was bad for the thing on top. I'm gonna go with Birdemic.
Damn it. You chose that last movie.
Oh, goddamn, Zach.
What?
Pokemon the movie.
Pokemon the movie and he's got Birdemic.
Sharknado 3.
Oh yeah, Sharknado 3. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Say Sharknado 2.
No,
Sharknado 2 is better.
no,
Is it really though?
Yeah.
we,
The fact there's
hey.
3 makes it worse.
There's more than 3.
What?
we're real. Hey,
Oh.
we're real AF. So
Hey.
we're gonna go Spirited Away.
Oh god,
Oh,
no.
He's gonna win. Oh,
Okay, Birdemic.
Sharknado's second though. Sharknado
Birdemic is
second.
number 1.
Wait, no,
Oh,
I guarantee
But
there's Spirit Away
Pokemon.
hentai, and I guarantee there's Pokemon hentai. I'm just saying.
That doesn't make
hey,
it less weird.
hold on.
I feel like if you
Stop.
but Sharknado hentai. That's like
What the hell? Who's making that noise?
what noise? That?
Yeah, stop doing that.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What even is that?
I'm just saying.
Don't worry about it.
Bed.
I'm just saying.
Sharknado.
No, hold up, Carrie. Listen to this logic. Me and you win, because even though ours is common, if you ever told anyone, like, if your girl was like, hey, what kind of porn you watch, and you were like, oh, I watch Pokemon porn.
I mean, if
You
you're
get
telling,
it.
if you're telling her you watch Sharknado porn, like she's
Birdemic.
gone.
She's
fucking
gone when you say
gone.
Pokemon porn.
She's gone with all of these.
Okay, Birdemic is bad enough to watch it on its own.
Same with
But
See,
turn it into-
here's how we solve
can
this.
sit
I think
Sharknado.
Carrie
We
also
hold
does
on,
good because
hold
it's
on.
like,
We
hey, the
we
little girl.
here's how we solve this. We type all 4 into the search chat
Oh god.
and see which one has the most.
I don't think we can do that on stream.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Dan, no.
I'm just saying, my guy.
Okay,
So here we go.
Oh my god.
don't.
Yo, you can look it up. Oh no. Oh
What was your search up first?
Oh no. Nope. No. Yeah, mine's weirdest. Don't at me.
You haven't even checked the other 3. You checked the
Oh.
first only.
Oh.
I'm just saying Birdemic's about to get.
That's fucking weird.
That
We haven't
okay.
even checked the other ones yet. I'm just saying we haven't checked
I
Birdemic.
don't want to look
or
up Spirited Away. I don't want to look up spirited away.
Yes, you do.
You already
I'm gonna get arrested, boy.
FBI about to break down the
FBI, where you at? Okay, what's it called?
Birdemic?
Birdemic, yeah. Oh no.
I'm just saying.
Wait, is there? Wait.
Yeah, there is.
If it exists, dude.
It's
That's not even birdemic. This is dumb.
I looked up Birdemic.
I'm just saying,
No,
mine's
type
so
in-
weird it
type
doesn't
in
exist
movie.
yet.
Type in Birdemic movie.
Ah, you right.
I'm just saying though, mine doesn't exist already. That's how weird
Movie.
it is.
There we go. Oh wait, no, it's just
Check the images.
it's not really that bad.
I'm just saying, mine's
Sorry.
so weird it doesn't exist.
I don't want to look up Spirited Away, Loki,
Doing the
because
balls.
it's not gonna be as weird. It's just the fact that I'm gonna get arrested.
So I say we hit random to solve this issue.
Danny,
I
Yeah.
feel like it's
Dan,
probably
you can't get
Carrie's
arrested for
first,
saying
mine
that.
second, yours third.
Dan.
I'm just saying,
I-
mine's so weird it doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
I'm hitting. Hey, I'm hitting
Yeah,
random.
Yeah.
We're do
I
not
guess.
even decide.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Let's go,
Damn it, are you kidding me
Shayla.
right now? I mean,
Bull.
it's right there.
We're talking.
It's right there.
Joey, we've already gone too deep. Might as well.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I'm
God.
good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Released in 2002. That's at least 16 years old.
He wins. I don't care what anybody says. He wins. Fuck
I'm
that.
just saying, mine.
I'm out. I'm out for the count, guys.
Wait,
Also,
I
just
know
trying to
about his research.
Hey, was that you?
That was
Okay. Don't pound on the.
doors. Yeah.
You're an idiot.
What do you mean, why?
I said wall.
Oh.
Why?
I was like, what?
Why should I do that in townhomes?
I'm surprised no one's
I
come
swear
over
to God,
here
if I
yet.
see the FBI coming through that door, I'm fucked.
I'm just gonna kick
I'm gonna be like out that. You're gonna see a Daniel-shaped hole out that door.
Yo, Dan, just take the keys. I'm not gonna get away from
Oh yeah,
Okay,
you're
where are
right.
you going, Harry?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes
Okay,
place.
I'm not taking that.
The match is
It's
so
fine.
intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes
Why is
by
it-
betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader's charms. That commitment bases your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by deteration.
But I'm not interested.
Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a little less fabulous.
What do you see?
Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damie.
Hey, she's back. Wow, dragon horror, I love it.
Heat.
Honestly, man, I know it's about dragon. Oh, I can't read from this far. Dragon. Damn, I have to look at him, but it turns out he too is a hopeless romantic at heart. Boy, we're not reading the same series. I'm in for the dragon dog, Miri. Nothing so bad as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay.
I swear.
I'm so done with what?
Carrie, your stream's just gonna know me as like the weird guy who looked up Spirited Away hentai and also is the king of
Yes.
furries.
To be fair, all of his stream is in this room.
That's
So,
fair.
yeah, it's
That's
true.
fair. That's fair. I mean,
Damn it, you mean utterly foul. Don't
No, Andrew's at home, but he is watching the stream, I think.
No, he went to bed a while ago.
Oh, did
I
he?
don't think
Yeah, he
so.
went to bed like a long time ago.
Which one is he?
Flame Geyser, just like him.
He's still
I
in
didn't
my
see that.
chat.
Yeah, but he's not talking.
Oh,
He said
okay.
he went to bed a while ago. Check it.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Between Harold and Dogheart and Godiva genitalia.
Oh.
Anyways,
He left it
continue.
on though.
Okay.
Deep emotional connection. Why, it's the latest chapter ends with Harold finally banging Godiva, and then she wakes up to find him gone. The cliffhanger will be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way.
I worry about you. I really do.
I just want to know what happens in the next Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold's capable of being mean-spirited?
Spirited Away?
No! FBI!
Little girl
FBI!
A date?
Oh shit, you fucked up.
What do you mean? I got charm.
No, bro.
You fucked
A
up.
date in the midst of the school day?
I'm just saying.
Why my duty as
Obvious
first on the
crap.
brain says no, but my heart says yes.
I have a midterm in interdimensional piece 1305. So anything's better than that. I'm not a vampire there.
Oh, huzzah! I do love being courted. Let us play to the absolute most romantic day that's ever happened to me.
That's a high bar. Luckily, you're a romance expert, having spent literally all your school days planning for prom, which is a single night of the year, instead of paying attention to the studies that might benefit you later in life. You show up with chocolates, flour, and a BV of bird slaves for Miranda, and a pack of matches and a gallon of gasoline for Damien. The three of you go on an absolutely splendid date, during which Damien only commits a few murders. You get +2 fun and 1 charm.
Mormon death to snails.
question.
That feels bad.
You gotta run it back.
Run it back.
No.
Why is he saying
I'm sorry.
run it back?
Wait, you're going
I-
for
Let's go.
class?
Yeah, I'm thinking class. Let's go class.
People smart.
That day,
Yeah,
you
we
listen
need
to your
more
elders and learn valuable
What
lessons.
the fuck was so much smart? What
Sometimes
went on
after
that
all-
eye?
Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at the school. Also, I forgot to mention that the buying the used tampon sort of lowers your stats.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
it does.
that makes sense.
You gain +2 smarts.
I mean, you're at 7.
I like how it makes you stupider.
As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone.
Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You wouldn't understand the charts anyway.
Bang.
Miranda's been
Fucking
mouthing off
Miranda.
about being a princess again, as if that's so amazing. She's a princess. She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater?
Ariel.
Sea slugs.
She's
and
fucking
fish.
Ariel.
You know what's
So
not underwater?
retarded. Oh, wait.
School.
She's
Why should birth rates matter when there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth?
Like birth
Their
order.
beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all these
Insane.
factors, I've divided the school into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the
I like it.
uncools.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh.
This is hard.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the first one, so I'm gonna go top.
Top one?
I do worry about my shoes getting scuffed up from class to class.
Let's go.
Fucking damn.
Calabatrice scale pumps cost $2,000. What am I supposed to do? Walk in them? Of course, the uncool students should pay for the chassis out of their pocket. Maybe I'll go into the chassis business, exploit my fellow students, advance the cools, and turn profits.
A few days later, you see Vera being carried from Apparitions 3 to AP Fearmongering on a beautiful studded couch. You notice there's a tag on it that says Oberlin Upholstery. Vera's counting her money. Sweet. You gain +2 money as a royalty for your idea and 1 smarts.
So being carried.
Carrie's not Carrie. Zach is rolling in that dough.
Let's go outdoors. Yikes.
That day during recess, you dab on the haters and go full crazy.
Fucking.
You're talking to Walt, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Let's go, Tyrone.
On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. She takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention.
Yo, that human party convinced me I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind of party scientist. Well, Tom, what's a party scientist, you ask? Why, it's just a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secret to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good.
So they're all fake.
So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink
stop.
it. Or, just really dope parties all the time.
Let's go.
Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge?
Chemist. Nah.
Electric slide with actual electricity.
I'm doing that one.
The top one?
Yeah.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Let's
Later
go.
that night.
Later that night.
Let's go.
Salem.
Yeah, look at them dance!
Fuck.
You're not gonna
I don't know why I ever thought of this before. It's just basic
Which
science.
one's yours?
Zap these motherfuckers
Mine's like
and then make
13.
some dance.
Yeah.
Zap the motherfuckers. Now Frankenstein's a stitched together mess of sexy, flailing limbs. Which is also what a party is like, is the life of the party.
Oh fuck.
What's that? You want to know who the bar mitzvah boy is? I don't know. I don't know any of these fuckers.
Oh boy. Bo.
Crashing bar mitzvahs, the height of party culture. You have so much fun, you forget to tell Polly she should have said Frankenstein's monster. You get +2 fun
I
and 1
mean,
charm.
it's true. Frankenstein was the name of the scientist.
Let's go.
Also, actually was Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
I gotta make that cash money.
Oh shit.
That day you spent some time at the library's PC, managing to start kicking.
I'm kind of. I feel like this
Deceive
is
lots of
thing,
people
but it
with
probably
sensuous
is 'cause I'm
video
just being innocent.
Possible promises, nice. What are you doing?
You looking up monster prom porn?
I want to see if it's a thing or not.
Dan,
I'm scared.
FBI!
Yeah, one.
it just
You gain
I don't
plus
know
a
if I
million
should or
fun,
not.
but almost
You know
everything
what?
goes to cover costs, and you keep only
Are we gonna
2
start
money.
backing off the Spirit Away porn, son? I just want to see if this is a thing or not.
you're hanging out with Paul.
You're hanging out with Polly afterwards watching some porn like you do in the library. Excuse me. Looks at Dad.
Fuck you.
Oh, look at that, Dan.
When you suddenly notice Miranda standing right behind you. Who knows how long she's been there?
Hello, my friends. What are you doing?
YouTuber.
Nothing at all.
It does not seem to be nothing. My pet seems to be kindly sharing his marmalade with a giant skunk.
Also known as Dan.
It's white, so what's...
Fuck you. You should
Well,
down.
simply, it's just kind of, well,
Don't be that cockblock, Chris. I looked up for you. I did it.
I looked up.
I looked up the things that was
I'm just saying
needed.
mine didn't turn out to be that bad. So I mean, and I ended up getting fourth. So fuck.
That was random though. Random chance.
Random number generator. You
We're
can
gonna
find this
find
out
the
at
bottom
random.org.
We're gonna explain the
Sponsor
birds and the
Gary
bees of this hoe.
Which one?
We're going to the bottom one. We're explaining the birds and the bees of this hoe.
40 minutes and one elaborate explanation later.
So that's where babies come from?
Oh shit.
My word, I had no idea it involved so many condiments.
Same.
Yeah, well, it's Miracle Life.
That's why they're called condoms.
Yes, Queen. That's Miracle Life for you. All about these condiments.
It seems like I have much love with the reproductive system. Perhaps.
Oh my God.
Threesome.
I'm getting a threesome.
What's wrong with you?
You know those taste
I-
flavored ones?
Yo!
They're mint flavored.
Yes, Queen. I can't think of any reason that'd be a bad idea.
Neither can you. From now on, Miranda's gonna pay you and Polly to watch porn with her. You gain +2 money on smarts. Perfect jobs don't exist.
Sound God. Give it to
Hey,
me.
we running it back.
Oh boy.
We running it back.
Come on.
I swear to God, Carrie, you leave me out again.
You're on your way to that Frogurt place you like so much when Polly's head shoots through your chest and comes out the front holding your phone.
Oh, you hoe.
Hey, I need you to compare these selfies for
Tell
me.
me who's hotter.
This one's
Oh,
Tyrone. Oh no.
Carrie, please.
I took the budget
Please,
last
no,
time.
Carrie, come on. I've been searching up stuff.
It's
Carrie,
gonna be me. No.
Carrie, please, Carrie. I've been searching up stuff. Please, give it to me.
Carrie?
No,
I
fuck
took
you.
the L last time.
No, I've been taking L's all night.
No, you
give it to
haven't.
me. Yes, Carrie, please. What the fuck? Did he actually? Okay, Carrie, please. My God, Carrie.
Carrie? I took the L last week.
Carrie,
This
please.
game's trash.
Carrie, please. Carrie, please. Come on. My
But
God.
but you weren't trying to bait Ghost Chick.
I don't
Yeah,
give
you
a
see,
fuck.
come on, please. Carrie, I have been. He's just kind of been.
He's
just trying to
cut Dan.
Yeah, he's trying to cut
Mine
me,
got
please.
Mine got all janked. I took the L last
Carrie,
time.
please.
trying to
I
just
took
cut
the L last time too. Fuck you.
No, you didn't. Last weekend?
Oh, I got the secret. Okay, Carrie, please.
So Zach, you know what this is a good time
No,
for?
Carrie,
Red, what's on?
Carrie,
Shout out to our
Carrie,
sponsor.
please. Carrie, please. Actually.
You should be praying to me. You should be praying to the RG gods
No,
right
Carrie,
now.
Carrie, Carrie, no, Carrie, please. Carrie, I'm not even kidding.
RG
Actually,
RNG
do this for me.
Don't
Press
get
A over my
Carrie.
name. Don't cuck me.
Carrie,
Please.
which one of them's one and which one of them's two?
Carrie,
You
please.
don't get a choose.
Carrie,
Who's
please.
one and who's
Carrie,
two?
please.
Carrie, who's one
Like,
and
I'm
two?
not even kidding. Please.
Carrie, who's one and
Carrie,
who's
Carrie, please.
Carrie, decide.
Carrie, please. Like, actually, just
Carrie.
give it to me.
No.
Give it to Carrie.
Carrie.
It's RNG got
Carrie, I've been like,
Carrie,
helping
who's one,
us-
who's two?
Carrie, please.
Next time on Monster Prom.
Carrie, please. Carrie, Carrie, please.
Carrie.
Carrie, please.
If
I
we're
knew
doing
this.
random.org, I need to know which one's one, which one's two.
Carrie, please, just give it to me. Just give it to me. Carrie.
Why are you both so obsessed
I
over?
need, he's been trying to cuck me.
Hey,
Just
I'm
give it to
saying,
me.
All I'm saying is pick a number. That's all I'm
Carrie,
saying.
no,
after it.
please, don't do me like
Hey,
that.
Carrie, Chris isn't even going for this program.
Yeah, like, come
You're
on.
gonna cuck Dan like that?
I've been trying to help and everything, and now I'm just gonna get cucked. I need this, please. Carrie, please. Like, I'm not even kidding.
He looked up porn for you.
I looked up
I've
everything
done that so
for
many
you.
times and I don't get credit for it.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah, I don't even look it up for other people.
Come on, Cherry.
I'm
I looked up the real shit for you guys.
Y'all know what they say about black guys.
Oh no. Yes! My God.
They're discriminated against.
Oh shit, you're right. Let's go.
Y'all can do it yourself. You can do it yourself, Karen. Nope. Flipping your arm. Nope.
Cherry, thank you, my lord.
I'm just gonna.
Well, I guess we're just gonna be silent until somebody stops being salty.
Oh.
Yo, what the fuck is? I'm just saying, Tyrone looks like the fire gym leader in the 7th gen.
I gotta find him quick before Davey finds a way to weaponize him.
Dude, you're right.
Like,
I've
how
taken
he-
2 L's for.
Polly glides off to find your furthest high friend.
I don't
Gage,
want to
you truly are the ultimate wing creature. You gain +2 creativity. Fuck Dan.
Carrie, you better
call like trial leaders or some bullshit.
Everybody choose something
Carrie,
bad.
you're giving me first place. I've taken 2 L's on this weekend.
Okay, I'll give you first place for this
Okay,
one.
good.
Everybody
Sounds good.
chooses something bad.
I already have first
Spirited
place.
away,
James
anti.
fucking
Women's rights.
You can't say that, my God.
Games and doubles.
I still get first place.
I agree.
First place. I get first place.
Fine.
Where are you at? Oh, okay. How interesting it would be if the selected thing was a key component for a supervillain's plan in the movie. Jade's double.
James, he picks up James as his sidekick,
Yeah,
but
women's
James
rights.
randomly
I'm
throws
just
a force.
saying.
No, hear me out.
Because you'd be like, oh, if they're gonna do it. They're actually gonna get away with it, and then they don't because James.
Hear,
fucks it up.
no, hear me out. His evil plan is to make it so that the only person anybody can team with is James. That's the most evil plan of all.
But he still fucks it up.
No,
He still fucks it up.
Mandy is second. Mandy is second.
He randomly he pressed self-destruct instead of activate. Like that's what. Oh my God.
I get last because feminism is a supervillain organization.
So I'm gonna get third. So like, I'll take that. We take those.
Oh my god, that was too good.
Oh my
Alright, how
God.
possible is it to get with the mermaid in time? Let's find out.
Gosh.
Oh god.
No, I think you need to get with the hunk.
Let's
The werewolf
go to the
man.
library.
I'm king of furries.
You're gonna buy stuff?
I'm gonna buy stuff.
What are you gonna buy?
Condom.
What's it going to be today?
Condiment.
Let's see.
That makes sense actually.
All right, let's look around at the things real quick.
2-door for this.
So we have the PR agent.
Too expensive. You're broke.
Go down
Shit,
to the
he's
thing.
got 8 money.
But it's too poor for 2 things.
Okay, we're gonna go for the. Damn it! I can't buy a bag of cocaine. We're gonna go with the Russian book.
Sexy fake clap.
Who want to save money for their college fund? You can spend it on weird stuff. It's mostly useless.
That's the spirit, John.
shit.
Let's go.
So we run in the back. We went to the auditorium.
Run that shit back.
Let's go.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equal 2 creativity points.
Long enough to make us go insane.
Fair enough.
And long enough to make Dan look up porn.
Sweet, you get +2 creativity.
I took the L.
Rehearsals for the play are going as smoothly as they do at any school populated by monsters.
That's fair.
As a good castmate, you're more than happy to run lines with Farrah, and not just because she looks great in her costume.
What?
Why is he Robin?
Fuck.
And for that, with a moldy grapefruit with my mother, no less. You must die. And then the director said I could improvise any kind of assassination I want.
Oh shit.
Now I'm someone with a reputation for knowing a thing or 10 about murder.
Ah.
Columbia.
So I don't want to just
Apple.
go with some run-of-the-mill, a knife through the eye kind of deal. What kind of unexpected on-stage murder would really knock him dead, so to speak?
Oh, this is hard.
Pick the bottom one.
More than death. Ooh.
Boredom death is boring as fuck.
Yeah. You've also got creativity, so I feel like that wouldn't
Yeah, I
be too good.
guess. Let's do the second one.
You've got like so much creativity.
That sounds unnecessarily complicated.
Rip.
Which is exactly
Okay.
what I'm looking for.
There we go.
Together, you and Vera set to work creating the most spectacular murder machine of all time. By the time the orange rind and corkscrews are in place, this thing is really coming together.
This thing looks fantastic. You know what? I think I'm going to end up marketing and mass producing these. Vera Ortland's murder machine. Destroys your enemy, sends faxes, and makes a mean cup of coffee.
Let's go, coffee.
And since you did have a small part of suggesting it, there can be some small print at the bottom. Original murder conceived by Mandy. Machine
Fucking.
that will wow the audience on stage and the consumer audience as well.
And while them it does, it becomes an instant bestseller, uniting you and Vera forever, an adventure of theater, entrepreneurship, and bloodshed. From the pre-sales, you gain +2 money, not to mention various admiration and +1 boldness.
Oh boy.
Stop that, please.
Outdoors
Dodgeball.
or gym?
What?
I feel like I go to the
Okay.
gym.
Yeah, throw him in some dodgeball, dude. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's all they ever do.
I'm going to that gym, my guy.
He's going to the gym.
Gymnasium.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Your turn.
Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything in a dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself.
And she's
I
pretty
can't
proud.
take it anymore!
You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and makes a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen. And +2 strong.
Lost Prom 2.
Despacito 2?
Polly did participate in the game, and after it's over, you see why. She's talking to Coach.
Damn, Slay.
Yas, coach. I'm just saying, I'm a cool, hip, wild youth. These lame old-fashioned workouts are too tame for me.
Oh no.
Dave, what about burpees? Burpees are like a wild stallion of workout routines.
Fuck burpees.
Dad bald. Look at
Wow,
that. Dad bald.
Yawn, maybe if Wild Stallion was like a million years old and addicted to sleeping pills.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You just don't come up with your own super cool workout. I mean, the secret workout is anything can be a workout as long as it makes you bump and tired.
Got a dick.
Anything?
Oh no.
Anything.
He's in a washer.
Oh man, I have too many great choices. I can't decide. Someone help!
Beer pong, beer pong, beer pong.
Damn beer pong.
Yeah, beer pong.
Beer pong, of course, they do it in college fraternities, so it must be a sport.
Not
Original
wrong.
giant spiders
mean-
always saying I should do more to
Swear to
prepare you kids
God.
for college. Sorry, I won't look like a
Monster College, next game?
I have to spend the
Let's go.
entire exercise equipment budget on beer and solo cups. I've been training for this moment my whole entire death. Y'all suckers don't stand a chance.
She's right, you don't. But you sure have fun trying. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity.
You're welcome, Dan, for my
Oh,
chance.
boy. Okay, someone tell me how the fuck here you got 18 fun?
Yes.
What the fuck? Why?
I was like,
Wait, it's because he's been getting the.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Yeah, that's what.
Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing, but you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps and joining the Groovy Musaka all together. Now, it's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
don't get a triple digits, you a bitch.
You notice Damien and Miranda squatting on the grass, poking something with a stick. You rush over, hoping for a dead possum, but instead you find them gathered around an entire tiny metropolis.
Oh my god. Hey yo, check this shit out.
Check it.
It's our kingdom! We call it Smalltopia!
A tiny voice from the city shouts up at you, "It's called West Pemberley, and we're not a monarchy."
I was just gonna burn it with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy Miranda stopped me. It's so good to be king. Oh,
The tiny voice from the city says, "We vote for our leaders in the biannual elections."
We're facing a quandary. Our Booster Kingdom's struggling economy. Yeah, the whole place has been facing an economic recession ever since a pigeon stole the hospital and built its nest.
The tiny voice says, "That red guy stole the hospital and lied about it."
I guess the Magic Kingdoms are significantly larger and much more to water. I'm afraid I'm at a loss. Yeah, how about they be in a royal visor? The paid shit. But you take whatever buildings you want.
"Hey," says the tiny voice.
Hey you! Hey, listen! 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 Hey, listen!
"You want to know?"
Oh shit.
See, Marcus, to say what I've been telling you, the best solution is usually violence related. You were truly wise, Damien. Very well. To war!
March!
Cannons!
The three of you instigate a war of the ants by leaving the trail of surf between Smalltopia and the Anthill. The tiny city is soon devoting its entire infrastructure to combating the four McMennons. They build barracks, train troops, and construct missile silos. By the end of the period, they've bombed the ants back to the Stone Age with tiny, adorable nuclear weapons. The drinking fountain will be radioactive forever, but Smalltopia's new military-industrial complex really has revitalized its economy. You get +1 boldness and 2 money as a bonus for your new permanent position on the Smalltopia Defense Council.
I just noticed you have like no money.
I bought the book.
It's true.
Something cool.
I'm gonna choose something cool.
Falco combos, don't at me.
Oh, so it's not Dan.
So
Yeah.
it's like that.
I'm gonna say
Minecraft
Manticores.
play videos.
Manticores.
Bad.
I'm not sure Dan loses anymore.
Yeah.
Manticore, my dude.
I'm about to say, I don't know if I lose anymore. I was
It's a
kind of
lion,
memeing,
eagle,
but you
and
kind of made
scorpion.
himself.
Okay, now hear me out.
What?
Slavery.
Dude, you're streaming.
Carrie, you're not gonna get sponsored.
Carrie, yeah, you're not getting sponsored.
So hear me out.
Twitch.
How did we build the
Twitch.
pyramids?
Twitch. Stop. Twitch. Twitch is cool.
How did we build the railroads?
Twitch. Just say Twitch and you'll get sponsored.
I'll go along with this. How did we get...
How did we get all that content farmed?
Good night, guys. Good night.
And you're banned.
My answer is Twitch Prime. For only the amount of money that it costs you to get Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime.
You can get Twitch
So,
Prime with the
Zach,
sold
is that your
amount
answer?
of $5 free.
Okay, let me think.
James is Mewtwo. Wait, never mind. That's last place.
Yeah, we'll be.
Fucking
Man, I hope James ends up watching this video, just so he can hear
Us roasting him.
like he can
Oh,
hear us
random.org.
Haha, so random. I'm funny, right?
Player orders decide based on how cool it would be if 100 years from now humankind built a 200-foot statue.
Falco combos, come on, my guy. No, I don't know what did he say.
Random.org. I think
Nah,
random.org wins.
No, he wins because Twitch. No, it's Twitch slash Slip.
Yeah,
Yeah, he wins.
I'll-
Audience vote right here, right now.
Me
'Kay.
second,
I'm
don't
just
have me.
saying,
I feel like
a
Chris.
statue about randomness that's 200 feet tall,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
that would be pretty badass.
He goes
Falco
Zach next.
combos, my
He
guy.
goes
Third.
Zach
Falco combos.
we already decided your last. Stop trying to
Stop,
fight.
but Manticore. Come
Manticores
on.
are dope.
Manticore.
next.
Nah,
Last.
not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
How
it's
come
Zach.
you've never seen a Manticore, Dan? You uncultured
Dan,
slime.
You haven't either, they're not real!
Yeah.
I'm just
Nobody's
you
seen a
mean?
Manticore.
I know what they look like.
Okay,
Sometimes
Let me
he
think.
gets the-
we're going to talk to the
I
wolf
guess.
pack.
I should probably
That's like the
film
generic one you use.
You
when
puff
it's
yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack.
Hey, you know what it means to take a seat in the Wolfpack?
Logan!
Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about defining which love interest you're pursuing, and or that table is already taken, looks at game.
It means you're one of us.
One of us.
One of us! One of us!
You like how I did that before?
Don't get us
it was
wrong.
fucking
Yeah.
The second lunch is over. We're 100% gonna go back to hate you because you're weak and not our level, bruh. Bruh. For now, you
Lunch
might
is
as
so
well be
good,
doing
why isn't there
your
a lunch
best
too?
werewolf life to the max. Sometimes I just stick with just the classic blankety.
Why are you Mr. Big?
I'm Mr. Big and all of the monsters, but other days we like to be aggressively inclusive. And you call us an aggressively inclusive moment. Yeah, boy! So, what classic world activity would you like to do these beautiful glorious moments? Would you like to be a part of the TEAME?
Correcting their spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like.
Practice the Kabbalah. Hey, you I'm a weeb.
Ich habe keine Beine.
Fucking weeb.
Spirited away, let's go.
It's like you're in our minds already.
Why is this Inuyasha?
Thank you for seeing that being part of the World Pack is more than just playing sports, hitting the gym, and being total douche bros. Don't get us wrong, these are all the birthday central pillars of the World Pack life. We're also super addicted.
You and the wolf pack slam dunk the rest of your respective lunches in the trash can outside to do some serious fucking flower picking and subsequent arranging.
Somebody.
And I used to
But you didn't cut me out. Whoa, dude, daisies and daffodils, extreme. Yeah, don't forget
Just
about putting
X
it high at
me.
70 degrees, bro. Don't be an I found a new. I'm not cultured. Man, you guys gonna step these sick volcanoes. We're gonna be drowning in pansies and ponies and pussy. Yeah, boy.
Well, leave it to the wolf pack to somehow turn floral arrangements into crude sexual remarks. But hey, your flowers look bomb.com. You get +4 creativity.
Just get trash.
Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Go lefty. Give him that mouse. No, watch out for Wiggles coming from behind. Use that tongue. Go, Cusco.
Oh, why does he do this every week or so? Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think that snake eating contests are a competitive sport. They aren't. Also, I don't think he realized that an actual snake eating contest probably involved people eating snakes.
Carrie.
I've tried charging for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this.
Edgy boy.
He keeps track of each snake's
Can't do
statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names.
Go Slither. Go Bendy. Go Sanchez. Go Snake.
That's my boy, Snake
Those
Snake.
aren't their
Let's
names.
go,
God.
Salem.
No matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough.
This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the other way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling.
Well, I know what I wanted to.
But which one gets you the snake puss though? The top.
Well,
isn't it?
probably the top one,
It's
but
top.
like.
The bottom one is so good.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
Eat that food and stay away. That's the spirit. Get your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out. Bendy's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index.
Dude,
The
he's so
index
smart.
is because I wrote it on an index card.
Oh!
500 IQ play. Oh,
But now she's hungry for victory.
You're fucking wrong.
Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory.
the snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming up to it, or should it be snacking up to it?
Snake it up!
Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go out. She tries to grab the mouse off the lefty's chest, but the two end up tearing it in half.
Scott,
no.
it'll take my snake charmer and hairdresser hours to get those organs out.
Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's going to be out for the rest of the season.
Fuck.
Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is Spirulina?
Spirited away.
By the time Vera's cleaned up the blood and run, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice.
Oh no! Oh! Let's go. Let's get some mermaid puss.
Finally, I'm artfully arranging his food. Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously.
What the fuck?
Have you found it yet?
I'm trying, Liam! Why do I so ever get to the foot because of science?
Oh, what could it be?
Carrie, I'm sorry you're
Just silverware!
getting hit with that copyright strike.
No.
Really?
I suppose it feeds your
No,
food.
Oh, okay, I was like, what?
you're about to.
Why?
Despacito.
Okay, so turning off stream.
No!
Kidding.
Wait,
I'm kidding, you're not
Oh, it's a
actually.
metaphor. No, there's a metaphor
Don't
for
stop.
urban consumption in a
Oh, don't
post-culture.
stop.
Well, my soul is about four.
Comma.
Silverware?
Yes!
Is that not enough? It's more than enough. But can we hurry even longer?
Let's go, Yzma.
I don't want to lose it.
You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge.
Top one.
Wait, there's an
Top
actual
one, Harry.
Doritos.
Try the picture for it.
My friend
He's a gringo.
Try the.
Top one. Damn it.
And that's how we get the copyright strike.
The picture for it. Miranda.
I don't think
Suggest
those
the
are
picture
the
for
words.
it.
No, they're not.
That was so easy. I didn't expect it to be him. He's usually all like artsy. I don't know. It seems to be.
What the nose? What's the water? What's news?
But look at this one. It's so vintage. Slightly tarnished. Pineapple Fiala.
European confirmed this.
Manufactured Palace
So it's
Farm.
not actually insane.
So what can we do that? Makes me this authentic. Just based in the correct location for my food.
Fan
Very
made.
well calculations across the plate as the left half out there while
Nice.
enjoying
That fuel can't melt, still beat you like that.
Full nonchalant. I love it.
Liam's so impressed with your selection, he spends hours with you after lunch picking out filters. You miss class, but it's worth
In
it.
this class, you eat ass,
give
you
us a game.
smoke
Give it
grass.
a-
Bottom right, my guy.
Is it gay if I'm available?
Strange, you could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it.
Uh-oh.
Oi, loser, down here.
Fuck.
It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding on this table for totally innocent reasons. Not like
Hey,
blowjobs
A
or
ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, is here, and he's looking for someone.
Oh shit, he's here. Why is he after us anyways? I think when we did federal jurisdiction.
Oh shit.
International law, more like. Those munchkins were Canadian citizens.
Oh no!
Now that you mention it, I think we might
Canadians
actually
don't
have to
matter.
face a
It's
war
an
crimes
audio.
tribunal.
Canadians don't matter
There's
though.
one
Worth it
else,
though,
so, like,
Roy. I'm
You
telling you,
see?
as long as we don't get caught from buzzkills
Just
a
like
barrel
North
over
Dakota.
there.
People say talk about it, but that's not real.
Yeah.
Except people don't talk about it.
What's the question?
See, you don't know because you weren't paying attention.
You
Good
you
luck.
ha- yeah
No,
you
no,
have
no, no.
you have to hide from the werebear. How are you gonna hide?
Behind diplomatic community.
Zach. I was just about to do that.
I feel like the top one is the good one, but yeah.
Well, I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost.
Fuck you.
I guess you should have thought about it before you spent all the time being alive, huh?
Oh,
Being alive isn't a choice. Well, okay. I mean, suicide is always an option. I don't have to argue pro-life or pro-choice.
Oh shit, we get political in here.
Oh shit.
Hey, dude.
See, in
No,
the
I'm
ghost
just
zone.
saying. There's a team in Nebraska.
No,
that
you won't.
One of their players is named Shannon. One of them named Boar. Their team name is Abortion.
Oh shit.
That's an actual thing.
Why?
Continue on.
Hey.
No, you won't.
Guys.
You can't follow Polly to the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone.
Let's go, boys.
Chokes
Yeet.
Wait, what?
Porn sound
Occupation.
guy. Porn sound guy.
God damn it, that one wins.
Porn sound guy.
Sailed away, hentai artist.
Fuck off.
Kill yourself
Sailed away, hentai
and you lose.
Fine, so fuck
You lose, Dan.
Fuck you, I win.
You tried too hard there, Dan.
No, I win. Don't have me.
Smart sound girl.
Temple Storm player.
Temple Storm.
To a-
The artist behind the works known as Despacito 2.
Now hear me out.
What?
A Twitch streamer who's sponsored by Twitch.
Yeah,
Dab on him, dab on him.
let's
Alright.
go.
Continue.
Oh,
Porn sound guy.
So, okay, so zero.
It's not that one. Feels bad.
yeah, he's not working for Despacito too.
Oh wait.
And I swear to.
How likely it is for me to get the
Yeah.
job?
So like, so
You're
I
right,
feel like
guys.
Chris
You're
would be
so bad
into.
at it that
I feel like
listen
Chris
to
would
sound.
be into the hentai thing though.
No.
I feel
I'm not artistic enough to draw that.
that's fair.
I can hold a
You
microphone.
try though. You would try.
It wouldn't turn out well. It wouldn't work. No. Porn
I'm sorry,
sound
Cameron.
guy.
I think
Yeah,
you're
porn
last.
sound
You
guy
say some
wins.
racist shit on accident.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not wrong.
He'd be like, "Yo, what's the bleep, bleep?" And then Twitch is like, "Oh shit, banned."
I
You
mean,
can't
that's.
say that about white people. Jesus Christ.
Anyways, porn sound guy's number one.
Yeah. Because that's all Chris can do is hold the mic.
I can hold a mic.
Ouch.
Easily. Then it would be Despacito
Nah,
2.
Despacito's like.
The Despacito 2's there.
Yeah, I think it's Dan then me because he's not that talented. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's
I can do music
Yeah,
better than I can
like let's
draw.
be honest here.
I mean, it looks like I'm a concert choir Dan.
He didn't say good anti-artist.
You're gonna try it. You're gonna try using that.
You
Chris?
want to try that? You
dick?
want to try being like,
You
I'm not
little dick.
talented? Boy, you want
Hey,
to start.
dick.
you want to you.
I'm going to the library.
I know. I just
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's monies. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you get plus 2 money.
You don't have karma.
Later you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow less ghastly than usual.
Oh, hey, oh, I'm just
Look on
feeling a
him,
little
so-
low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not sure how this love thing works, you know?
Oh shit.
What's a
Damn,
big
I
G?
think you messed up somewhere.
Uh,
I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party, and this some
you.
strange
Oh,
magic
yeah,
in a row.
right.
My temperature
I-
rose. I felt floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was
so
ecstatic.
ooh.
But then I remember that I had taken literal ecstasy. So it was probably just that.
Let's go,
Classic
Salem.
mistake, am I right? Oh, top.
Oh,
I had some pretty good highs, but they all say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love or float in love since gravity doesn't affect me?
Oof.
Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her despite the consequences.
Oh shit. Nah. You're trying to get mermaid pussy. Come on. What?
It's the top one.
Top one?
Oh, hold on.
We're holding on.
I gotta be really careful with this. Because I can steal this ghost away, mind
God,
you.
get away.
I can steal it.
Don't be that bitch.
She's all about
Yo,
fun,
hear
but
me
getting
out.
stabbed isn't all that fun.
Hear me out.
We're gonna try to stare into
We
eyes.
purge Chris if he steals the ghost.
Bottom one.
Bottom one, I'm going for it.
Yes!
Dan's
They
pissed.
say eyes are the
rip.
windows to the soul. Of course I'm dead, so I don't actually have literal physical eyes. Or
Oof.
alive. I'm just a soul. Yas queen.
Oh my gosh, he's
Wait
a
to
soul
see the
eater.
soul of someone who doesn't have body. Thanks, oh.
With that, Polly disappears,
Oh.
literally, to begin her soul-searching quest for love. She
Oh,
catches up to you a few days later.
Let's go.
Ah.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Get
Wow,
shit
there you
on,
are. Oh, thanks
nerd.
for reading my afterlife. I went on a date with this super cute demon girl and had a great time. Afterwards, we went back to my place, took all our clothes off, and stared into each other's eyes for 14 hours, just like you said. And now everything is terrible.
Oh shit.
Turns out when a demon and ghost lock eyes 14 hours, they end up developing a psychic connection. So now all day I'm trying to focus in class. Okay, that's not true. I'm trying to troll people on the internet.
Fuck.
And this bitch thoughts keep popping in my head. Like,
Be
okay,
gone,
I'm hungry, I
fuck.
need to pee. It's too cold in here, I need to pee.
Alright.
Hello, the whole point of being dead is not having to think about all that stupid body stuff. And now I'm thinking about it all day. Oh, here she goes again. Which sandwich should I have for lunch? Tuna or leopard seal?
What the fuck?
I don't care!
Seal, Jesus
Thanks for
Christ.
reading. Oh, I hope one day you have to live with a demon in your head that's constantly thinking about peeing.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
You
You don't have-
Probably deserve it. It was one charm from too fun.
You're not charming or fun.
Zach, you're next.
Where are you going?
Hey,
Jim,
Jim,
my guy. What?
he didn't steal your girl.
Jim, my guy.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain +2 charm.
Slaying everybody.
But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for more party experience.
Alright, our research is progressing so far, Queen, but we've got a very limited sample size. I need to know if we can make any party the best, not just some parties.
Oh.
So tomorrow morning, we're gonna crash. A few.
Oh shit.
If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun.
Somebody playing with the
So
chords.
brainstorm time. How can we put the fun back in Funeral Queen?
Funeral.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah, the top one.
The top one?
I was thinking that one. I
Oh,
was thinking
see,
do
yeah.
something with the corpse.
Let's go, Dad, getting that secret ending on lock.
What?
Yeah?
Again?
Yeah, you got it.
Let's go sail up!
Later that night.
Yas, Queen, that was
Why did she have
awesome. I was
afterlife
totally inside that dude. And then people were like, does anyone else want to say a few words? I was like, ooh, me!
Fuck.
They totally freaked out. And then I was like, let's turn it into this into a wedding. And I got married to like 11 people.
Jesus Christ.
Who are all widows now because I left that dude in the keeping the dance floor. But whatever, weddings rule. Hey Tyrone, you know what? I think we're getting real close to the true formula for a rad party. You're the best science partner I've ever had.
Let's go sail
Yes, she hasn't had lots of science partners. You doubt she even knows the real definition of science. But she's just too happy for you to correct her now.
Come on, the night's still young. Let's go turn on all the laundromats to an epic rave.
Those washing machines don't know what hit them. You gain +2 creativity, 1 fun.
Watch Dan get rejected because he's too vanilla. Watch it.
Run that shit back!
Let's go.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Yeet. You find Vera up in the lighting booth stroking a white cat and glaring at the other students on stage. Where did she get that cat? Did she steal it? No time to wonder. She's talking to you.
Look, there's these ants down there frantically rehearsing for a talent show. It means so much to them, which is why I intend to take it from them. That stank Elvira was so full of herself when she won last year, that stupid self-immolation trick. Well, I'll soon wipe the charred smirk off her undead face. The only question is my name is how. My body's flawless, my talents are matchless, but I don't have to leave these things to chance. Tell me, so that I can blame all of you if things go wrong. How would you poison all the other contestants in the talent show?
I love both of these.
They're so good.
Come on, the bottom one.
But the
Run
first
that
one's
shit back.
not so good.
They're both.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna eat a box of chocolates. But it's not chocolate. It's a steak.
Well, just matches this conversation. I give them lead poisoning, like
Bullets.
from bullets. I'd shoot them is what I'm saying. We're shooting them bitches.
Shit.
Well, I don't know.
I'm just saying she likes murder.
They're both murder.
They're both murder.
Hey, antidotes exist. Both left, both.
Bullets.
Those are called band-aids.
Despacito
The
2.
antidote is getting shot. That's the antidote.
Fuck. Okay.
No, it's
so-
damn, it's the antidote for cancer.
Oh shit. Rip your dad.
Your cells can't kill you, you kill yourself.
Ouch.
I'm gonna say the top one.
The top one?
Let's go,
Have
Sam.
Oh.
my psychotherapist calls an irreparably twisted mind. I like it.
You have so much creativity that it actually works. That one.
But no one expects the chocolates to actually be steaks. It's like Sun Tzu said in the Art of War. Nobody expects steaks.
That's 100% what he said.
Nobody expects
You're pretty sure Sun Tzu never said that. But you nodded and smile anyway. You got +2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Zach, so creative.
And we rich. I got 11 moonies.
Running that back for the fun. That 22 fun.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic
Oh,
technique
yes.
of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts.
Stop.
You're doing the thing that gives you most life, reading Dragon Eat, when you're approached by Scott and Liam. Ha, fellow connoisseur of the Dracophilic arts.
Get shit on, man.
Here, Scott and I are also experts on the topic.
Excuse me? Yes, Scott and I also experts on the topic. I don't expect you to do well.
Just look through it. Don't
Yeah,
even
Crusoe and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love, our favorite stuff, wikis, and forums. We're the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree. Like with the Stargo Market Poop thing.
Okay, first let's be clear. I think
What's
it's a
it
passionate
with you
fandom
right
conversation
now?
only as an ironic
Like,
way of
just-
celebrating low culture, which I truly despise.
I haven't like
No
that.
balls.
Second, for the 100th
Use
time
that
after
as a
spending
tag,
years in the
basically.
Hector
You were
dimension,
correct.
Marco is actually in his 30s. So that isn't,
I
it
get
isn't
zero
right that it's a
benefits.
16-year-old.
You do?
These details
So
matter.
make it more
Think
like
of how
me
old it
later
is
when
me.
it's
In my
final
400s,
stats
you
for
take you from
Keanu.
this school. If all you were actually teenagers instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Damn it, fourth wall. What now are you in a situation? Even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the strangers in the Dragon Keep.
What are you doing?
Yes, so that Crusoe here is like super smart. I'm a good boy, so my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can really be mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them that to be good boys too.
Scott is right. We need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show all the lesser beings who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Keep funding.
Don't fuck up the
But
secret
how?
ending.
I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution as can be expected from you.
I know. Like, Jesus Christ, Carrie.
Ah, yes.
The fight, the wielding art as our weapon.
Why did you know
Let's
that so
go.
fast?
Salem.
Why did you know that so fast?
Yes.
Scotty here.
He knows the frame data.
I'm not
Weapons
at all
That's the
gonna say that
metagame.
I streamed Monster Prom by myself like 3 days ago and maybe fucked up this entire run and failed. Yeah, it was so
He
bad.
Weapons are fun.
He used my name as the character.
Oh yeah, my name was It's Dan.
That's it, yep.
Liam opens a new document on his laptop.
Damn.
So let's see. We should create a very nuanced piece of fiction.
What about 3 of us and the
No,
34,000 actors and users of Dragon community work? Co-workers at a bookshop.
Slightly disruptive, Scott. Keep going.
Okay. So we're all mean to each other like in real life, except the town's mayor is busy in a bookshop next month. And it turns out that we're breaking the law because in this universe people can't work in a bookshop if they're single. And we're all single, not good.
Oh, the weight of conflict. I can feel it in my fingertips. Amazing. Don't stop.
Then we all think that we're married together. The 34,930 of us.
Smartly unexpected. As through the facade, the tension's overwhelming.
speaking of marriage, we all learn more about each other. The mayor comes and he's happy, everyone is happy, until a really bad blizzard comes in town, trapping everyone in the bookshop. Uh-oh.
Monster kind versus nature. The oldest of rivalries.
So Cusco, who's like super smart, says, "Hi, I'm Cusco, the vampire. We should all snuggle together to get warm."
Desperate situations call for desperate measures. Yes.
Then the blizzard goes away and everyone is happy and is learning to respect each other thanks to the snuggling together, and all they say, "We're safe, hooray for Liam being smart, hooray to Scott for being such a good boy, and hooray to Bold Boy for preparing the creation of this nice fanfic."
A very meta final touch score. Okay, if masterpiece has been born, let's post it on the wiki so it's deservedly immortalized.
Some hours later, the users of the Dragon Heat wiki start to comment about how moving your fanfic is, how they've met their inner feelings thanks to it, and how they're now capable of acknowledging your leadership skills. And so they make the three of you moderators.
Art truly opens people's minds, Scott. I must admit, we've done a fantastic fanfic trios.
Hooray, Cusco.
Oh, fanfic to trios. Ooh la la, you're truly impressed with these two, you sexy creative motherfucker. You gained 2 charm and 1 creativity. The monster prom draws near. Okay, who are you going with?
We're gonna just randomly try the mermaid. I don't know.
Mermaid.
I feel like I've done enough random bits here and there.
Respectable.
Let's try it. Going for the YOLOs.
Ghost girl, let's go.
Hey, boo.
Let's go,
Hey,
boys.
Lilo. What are you going? I'm guessing you're going for good old Damien.
Wait.
Here.
Wait, what?
We asking to the prom.
This is his. Vera.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, Vera.
Ask yourself, I'll be meta.
Don't.
Gotta,
I mean, I already know what.
gotta be
Carrie's
on that
gonna do.
Medusa shit. Get on fair.
I already know what. Carrie's
Don't
gonna
worry,
do.
David. I got you.
Kappa.
What?
No, you'll see. You'll see.
He's gonna be prom king and queen.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Randomly work. What? I'm sorry.
Oh, rip. Ooh.
Mario looking ass!
You couldn't get a date for monster prom. Actually, you could get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights, alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it. Okay, you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you?
Oh my.
Oh! It happens every time. It's impossible.
Is she
It's
like?
okay, Zach. It's happened to me every time.
Feels bad.
It's okay, Zach. I'm here for you.
Damn, friend zone.
It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful fairy. You became a functional person. Eventually, you met a sweet banshee named Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day.
Jesus.
And thus, you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
That's fair.
Ouch.
Okay. What prom?
Man,
Yeah, yeet. Let's go.
Let's go, Dan.
Let's
Go
go.
black and never go back.
I mean, I made Falco. I'm just saying. Stop.
Are you gonna be slacking off?
Of course, Prom had another perfect opportunity to conduct our experiments in party science. So clever, you. That's why you're the best science partner.
Let's go.
That's not what you meant, but sure, why not?
Let's go.
Sooner than expected, prom night is here, and the two of you are finally ready to crack the ultimate party formula. You free some wild animals. You do lots of ecstasy. You awaken the dead. You even do the dance of joy.
Let's go.
Everything is perfect. You feel floaty and full of energy. You see beautiful shining lights, and you feel connected to everyone. Obviously, most of that is thanks to the ecstasy, but still, feel free like you've conquered the night and put a flag with your names on the peak of life itself. Then dawn comes. By now, you're on a hill by the sea, watching the sun slowly come up. No idea how you got there, but who cares? You're at peace watching the gentle tide of the morning when you realize Polly has her hand over yours. She looks at you.
No, what, Tyrone?
This is very
Tyrone.
You know what?
Tyrone? That night might be. This might be the Molly talking, but I think I finally get it. All these parties have been wildly different, yet not all of them have been the very best. I put a lot of thought into it. I can only think of the only thing I had in common.
I think the formula to a perfect party must be sharing it with the right people.
Let's go.
You don't answer. You just hold her hand as you spend the morning watching the sun slowly come up over the sea together. It's a perfect ending.
Let's go.
You asked nobody to prom because as cool as prom might be, it won't ever be half as cool as Dragon Heat. Goodbye to social anxiety and hello to very elaborate plots to get various dragon hotties to bang. Dragon Heat! And so you spend prom night at home reading Dragon Heat. Who wants to cope with boring real life when you can enjoy an imaginary one?
Oh, God.
And what an imaginary life, countless epic adventures that will always eventually turn into lots of awesome dragon sex. Also, you've heard they're working on some kind of Dragon Heat dating sim. Life is wonderful.
Let's go, boys.
We got those 2 secret endings.
Most likely to... Oh, wait, that was actually a secret.
Who got the second secret ending?
Yeah, Dan, you did.
It was me and Dan.
Oh, I actually got a secret. Okay.
The party thing went over multiple times.
Most likely
Oh.
to never be misunderstood. Unknown.
To never be understood.
You go that word.
Yeah. You all will all hear from my...
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda and Damien received an award from Smalltopia for their work as city planners. Smalltopia City still insists the award was fake, and they pray for the 2 of them to stop messing with their city. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said Adult Life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making Adult Life her little bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Polly graduated at doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to be loosely intact as her spirit animal.
Oh, nice.
During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seems bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that.
Ooh.
The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there was lots of battles left in that ward called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start.
And just like that, I got that ghost boys.
And then we had...
Then it's supposed to play banger music, but like...
Only Carrie can hear.
Yeah, fuck you, Carrie.
Just hearing that dank music.
Just in the gallery.
No, let's go, boys. I'm just saying.
Excuse me.
Self-serve.
And with that, that's gonna be... Well, this is a thing.
What?
Oh,
They can see you doing your thing.
this is gonna be so bad. Well, if that's gonna end it for Monster Prom. Thanks for anybody who watched. Shout out to the guys behind me.
Let's
And-
go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Salem.
Carrie's gay.
And we'll catch you all next year.
Somebody gets,
Catch these hands.
somebody gets 50 followers.
Sub and follow. You know what to do.
Subscribe. Make sure to like and
Like.
subscribe in the comment section below.
Comment.
And make sure to turn the notifications on to join the notification squad.
I'm just saying, everyone.
Can we
All
get
those good
500
things.
likes, please?